Hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Welcome back to Jobby 2. Just gotta make sure we're live first. Why does it feel like it's been a while? I think last week I took a break, but glad to be back. Doing something different. Can everyone hear me? Let me know in the chat right now. We're gonna chill out tonight while doing something that I haven't done in a long time. How we doing? Commander Kimochi, Turtwig guy. I have anime PFP, so I smart. Alright. Let's get it started. Hey, my name is Jobby and welcome to a building stream. It's been a long time and I don't know. I just felt that I wanted to build a model kit, and if you're wondering what model kit we are going to build tonight, it is something that I actually received a long time ago. And if you could tell by the string of videos the string of streams that I've been doing, I'm in a GaoGaiGar mood. I actually recently finished this show, both the original and final, so I am down to build some GaoGaiGar. This is the super mini pla GaoGaiGar, everybody. Welcome, chat. Welcome. NO builds. Scrub says not quite. There you go. And I specifically chose a mini pla for tonight because it's been a long time since I built a model kit, and this is number 1. So it's going to be GaiGar. Yeah. I just wanted a model kit that is fairly simple and something to get my feet wet, because I want to get back to it. There's a lot of model kits in my possession that I would like to build, and I'll start off strong. GaoGaiGar, everybody. Hey, and during the stream, if you guys got any questions, feel free to leave them. I am happy to answer questions during the stream. And, you know, if you want to donate, that always helps too. All right. Let's get it started. I haven't even opened these yet. This is GaoGaiGar. Just to give you a little overview here. There you go. Super mini plug GaoGaiGar. I have seen the show. It's not a Gundam. It's a GaoGaiGar. I'm telling you, I watched the whole thing. Alright, and it's also because I recently got new tools that I wanted to build a model kit. Got a new knife for myself, and got this fancy little container that I was actually assembling off stream. I haven't even finished assembling it, and this is going to replace my Ziploc bag method, where I just cut off all the pieces from the runners and then separate them by alphabetical order. Yeah, this should make it easier for me to pick out the pieces that I need. I don't know. I just find that to be more efficient. How we doing? EL says Jobby, Halo Infinite. I don't care. All right. Any more questions? Here we go. Let's open up this box. Yeah, and if you're wondering if you give a crap about GaoGaiGar, I did finish it, as I mentioned before, and I'm a fan. I liked it a lot. I don't know if I would recommend it to a lot of the people I know. It's not bad, alright? GaoGaiGar is not a bad show at all, and I'm just gonna destroy this box here, unfortunately. Boy. Feels bad to destroy this box, but... Oh! I gotta mention, I actually got this set, this Super Mini Plug GaoGaiGar set, from the P.O. box. Long time ago. Let me actually show you. I got it from P.O. box number 10. Check it out. Thank you very much for your donation. We'll be reading it. Might as well read it during the stream, but check that out. Failbox 10, got it in 2018. Can you believe it? And it's thanks to Sprocket Man. There you go. Sprocket Man. Yeah, I don't even know if it's the guy's actual name, but there you go. Let's open this up here. So thanks to Sprocket Man, wherever they may be. Been a long time. I wonder if this mini plug comes with candy. If it did come with candy, then it's probably expired at this point, because this, I've literally had this in my possession for 2 years. No, am I doing my math wrong? 3 years. Alright. There's the instructions. Been a long time since I've done anything like this. Looks a little more complicated than anticipated, but we'll see how it goes. And just a heads up, guys, I might end up just building GaiGar tonight, because I don't want to have the stream go on for too long, so just gonna focus on this guy. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how long I take with this build here. And these are the pieces. Been a long time since I've even looked at runners, and right away, that's a great touch. Look at that. Look at this. Sorry, just need to get a good shot. Look at that. His head is pre-painted. That's awesome. Because I don't even know if I want to paint this. I just want to build it. Let's go. Should get my scissors actually. Here we go. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome chat. Let me know how you're doing, and if you got any questions, leave them in the chat or donate. Not gonna pressure you. Not gonna pressure you to donate, but of course it always helps. How was your Monday? Truly is the end of the world, right? If you guys live in California, you might have experienced the insane storm that just happened. And now I'm building a model kit. Truly a sign of the end times, huh? Whew, this is... I haven't even gotten started yet, and I'm feeling very giddy all of a sudden. Whoa. Nothing like a Bandai model kit.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, and I think I cut myself off. Thank you for subscribing. I might have cut myself off about my thoughts on GaoGaiGar, the show. I really liked it. I watched 57 episodes of it, so I'm better well damn sure that I like it. Thank you very much for donating. But yeah, it feels like a very niche genre of anime. If you like mecha action and a very light storyline that's not gonna make you think that much, but it really does. It's a very emotional, hot-blooded. If you like that sort of stuff, if you like Gurren Lagann, you'll like GaoGaiGar. And here's a pro tip: just look up GaoGaiGar on YouTube. Don't say you heard it from me. That's all I'm gonna say. If you wanted to watch the show, okay. Yeah, I do want to utilize this box that I bought, so I am going to start cutting out the pieces that I need. And this might... There you go. Let's look for runner A here. Pretty thick plastic for a mini pla. Oh yeah, back in the day. I remember playing with a lot of mini-pla back in Thailand. And I never knew that these existed. So I would just rip the fucking thing out the rudder, and sometimes use my teeth to get rid of the nubs. We are not doing that tonight, so sorry for you mukbang enthusiasts. This is not going to be an edible model kit stream. Alright, this is runner A. We're gonna just cut out the pieces. Here we go. Now you might think it'll confuse me, but this is how I've been building model kits for... Well, the last time I built a model kit was like maybe 2 years ago, but before that, I was building model kits for like 5 years at the end, and for 5 years I was building model kits in this way. Just cut all the pieces out of the runners and gotta make sure that I'm actually cutting out the pieces, because wow, these things are small. It's called mini pla for a reason. Also no candy, I realized. Okay, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Let me check out the chat here. Issei Hyodo, I never lived in Thailand, but I did visit Thailand very frequently, once every summer back in the day, from ages maybe 7 to, 14? There was a moment where we tried to live in Thailand, but it turned out America was better. Rewind Productions with $5 through the Streamlabs, double thank you. Weekly Jobby Advice 6. Hey Jobby, what do you recommend for good recording acoustics? I donate more, but I am broke after buying MP52 Starscream. You made a mistake. You should have bought Deformation Space Crimson Wings. Should have waited for my review. No, I'm just kidding, but I mean, good recording acoustics. If you can afford acoustic foam, and if you know how to install it, I would recommend that. I'm just gonna go in numerical order here. So this is A1. Oh Jesus, this is already scary. Look at how tiny. Oh Jesus Christ. All right, just gonna put that on the put that in this little section here. They should all fit. This is going to be A. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. There you go. Putting it in my box. And it's separated. So, putting it in the A section. Make sure that I don't lose it. Did I just lose it? Oh, there we go. I almost lost it. Yeah, just to show you how the box looks. There you go. It's got these dividers too, which I'll also be removing, cutting, and inserting into the box as necessary. But yeah, good acoustics. Acoustic foam always helps. It can get pretty pricey, so just make sure you're ready. But if you can't afford acoustic foam, I recommend just recording in a closet, which, if you guys have been with me for a long time, you'd know that I've done. Yeah, a closet actually has pretty good acoustics, especially if there's clothes. Clothes is a good reverb absorber. There are cheap ways to get good acoustics. I highly recommend that you Google it. I am by no means an audio expert, if you couldn't tell, but there are a lot of cheap and very creative and innovative ways to get acoustic treatment. And these pair of plastic cutters are just ripping through this runner. So good. Damn.
I'm a happy man.
Thank you very much. Man, I gotta look it up later, but I really am grateful for these plastic cutters. I also got these in a fail box video from a long time ago, and they have served me well. They even gave me 2 of them, and I haven't even used the second one yet. It hasn't failed me. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, just cutting them out. I will do nub removal later. Yeah. At this rate, I might just end up doing just GaiGar for the stream. And then if this stream does well, then I'll do the other parts. Other than that, I'm just gonna most likely build the rest of the Super Mini Plug GaoGaiGar off stream for fun. And that's essentially what the stream is gonna be. It's just gonna be me relaxing and enjoying building a model kit. For some reason, man, the desire to build a model kit just came to me gradually over the past few months. For some reason.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much. And it also helps that I have a lot of model kits in storage, so I don't really have to buy any. I've got a lot of options in my storage. Actually, I was considering building the Super Mini-Pla Choryujin, which is a Horyu and Enryu. They're 2 robots that combine through symmetrical docking. I don't know that. If you guys watch GaoGaiGar, that would make sense and it won't sound as cringe. But I considered that, but I thought it would be more appropriate to build something GaoGaiGar, because that's the next review that I want to do on the main channel. If you guys are from the main channel, look forward to a Pose Plus GaoGaiGar review, which I am still working on. I want it to come out this week, but we'll see what happens. I haven't even completed the script for it, but it's on its way. I can assure you, I finished filming it before even writing the script. There's a little confession for you. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have written the script before filming it, but we'll see how that goes. All right, that is runner A cleared out. Hopefully I did not accidentally cut off parts of pieces that are necessary, but I'm just gonna put that to the side. Look at the donations. Here we go. Christian Hobbs with $10 through the Streamlabs. Got Kang Toy Ferocious after watching your vid and broke the sword too tight time for super glue, but did you see the new Thunder King images? Plus, do you plan on going back to the Combiner set? Yes, I do. Short answer. And it looks really cool. Kang Toys Thunder King looks really cool. Got Dortanian with $2 through the super chat. I got the ACKS Mechagodzilla model, but not... But I don't know what you mean, but good for you. Sadboy Raccoon with $2. Don't you wish there's a King Jader to go with GaoGaiGar? Yes, I do. And you know what? I'll probably read donations later. I should focus more on building right now. Or rather... getting these out of their runners. So stay tuned, donators. I'll read the rest of them later, but for now I could just look at the normal chat. Why the hell not? Here we go. Let's see here. Daryl Smith. How's that a strike? Andres Calderon. Did you see the screening for Transformers the movie? I did not. Let's see. Finish it. Let's see, Cat Gamer, if I watch Neon Genesis Evangelion and finish it, should I watch End of Eva or Evangelion Death True first? Cat Gamer, if you watch the original series, you can always watch... You can go straight into End of Eva. Evangelion Death is just a recap movie. Alright. Now, let's look for... Where is Runner B? Looking for... Runner B, that is Runner A here. Why can't I read? That was Runner C. Runner C, Runner E. Runner F. G. H. D. This was B the whole time, the one with the head. Okay, let's make fairly quick work of this. Here we are. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on a GaoGaiGar review. It doesn't seem to be a popular topic at all. But after watching all 57 episodes of GaoGaiGar, I don't see why not. You know what, actually, I do see why. I don't want to disparage GaoGaiGar too much as a franchise, but I kind of do see why it's not as popular as, say, Gundam or Evangelion. But I can also see why it has such a dedicated and very passionate fan base. It's just very light entertainment. After you watch it, there's really nothing to think about, but not everything has to be thought-provoking to be entertaining. GaoGaiGar is just a solid kid show until you get to final, and then you see a bunch of boobies, and then it's not really for kids anymore, but it's still written like it's for kids, so it feels kind of weird. Thank you for your donation. Stay tuned. I will be reading them later. I don't know. Anyone in the chat, let me know if you've also seen GaoGaiGar. There has to be at least 5 of you who has seen GaoGaiGar. My favorite parts of the show are definitely the transformation sequences and some action scenes. Not all of them hit, but the transformation sequences are always fun to watch, and they had better be, because they repeat them every episode. For 57 episodes, you see the same stock footage of the transformation sequences over and over. So the combination scene and Galeon transforming into GaiGar, you see it pretty much every episode, and thank God it looks great. One of my favorite transformation sequences in any anime, honestly. Really well animated. There we go. Just getting them off the runner here. Not even thinking about where these pieces are gonna go yet. I actually don't know. This looks like a bicep, I suppose. I'm also curious how small this guy's gonna be. And how posable. This seems like it's gonna be fairly posable, which is awesome. My experience with Manipula has been pretty non-articulated. Here we go. There you go. There's some questions for the chat here. Have you watched GaoGaiGar? Or have you played with any, or have you built any Minipla? Also known as Shokugan, or candy toys. They sold a lot of these back in the day in Thailand. They still do. At least the last time I went to Thailand. It was like 3 years ago now. A long time ago since I've been to Thailand. I miss it. The home of my ancestors. They got these crazy ass mega malls that usually have a really cool anime toy store. And that is Runner B there, putting it in the box. Doesn't have to be too big, so I'm just gonna... There you go. Runner B. Looking for Runner C now. Let's take a look at the chat. Amir Ayman bin Ahad in the chat. I want to try them out, but it's quite expensive. Yeah, from what I've seen, they have been quite expensive. And it's a shame, too. Because I remember when I played with them a long time ago, they were really cheap. I forget how the conversion works in baht. You know, in Thailand, baht. But it was like $10. $10 a box or something like that. And the Super Mini Plus that not Super Mini Plus, but the Mini Plus that I had in Thailand, that my daddy or my uncle bought me, they were usually Power Rangers related, or Super Sentai, I should say. I remember having a... What the hell is that Power Ranger show? Wild Force? Either Wild Force or Jungle Fury, because it was a bird, yellow bird, red lion, I forget what animal the blue is, and black bull. Whatever Power Ranger series that was one of my favorite Mini-Pla that I had back in the day. I also got the one that was an alligator, a hammerhead shark. There you go, that's what it was. The blue one in the other Megazord was a shark, I believe. Yeah, that was one of my favorite Mini-Plas. And I also had a Mini-Pla of the pliers. I'm pretty sure that was it. The pliers from GaoGaiGar. So I might have said before that my experience with GaoGaiGar, before I even watched the show, was that I was exposed to it at a very young age. When I was like 10 or something, I saw GaoGaiGar action figures in a Thai mall, and I think I had a tiny model kit of the pliers. I thought it was Goldimarg, but they're both orange, so I got confused. So yeah, I think I had the pliers, and when they showed up in the show when I was watching it, that gave me a huge burst of nostalgia. Thank you. And yeah, I didn't grow up with the GaoGaiGar show, but I definitely grew around the merchandise and this design. I've always loved GaoGaiGar as a design, as a mecha design. One of my favorites. One of my favorite mecha designs ever. And I am glad to have actually seen it, so now I can consider myself a fan. It is quite an accomplishment to have watched a 57 episode anime, especially for something that I'm actually going to review. So when people watch that review, when it comes out, hopefully this week, they're going to be surprised that I actually watched a show. There you go. That is runner C, double checking if I got everything there. Nice. Just put that in the box. Okay. Snowy Techno says, hey Jobby, how's it going? I'm ready for today's stream. It's going good. I'm just relaxing here. I'm just relaxing and separating these pieces from the gunpla. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves as well. Crack open a drink if you're of legal drinking age and you've lost control of your life because it's a Monday. Why are you drinking on a Monday? Confession, I drank earlier today, so I shouldn't even be talking. This is runner D. And again, for you donators, stay tuned. I should also mention that I don't intend to review this model kit. I am simply building it for fun. So, but who knows? Maybe I will, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. I'm not going to promise anything because things can change. Here we go. Haven't even started building it. I forget how time-consuming model kit building is. No wonder I dropped it. But you know, my need, my want to build a model kit overpowered my time management abilities. Who cares if it takes a long time? It's fun. And I need another divider, so I'm just gonna take out this divider string, cut them off. Here we go. There we go, here we go. Stay tuned, you donators. Thank you so much for your generosity. Always helps. Absolutely. Whoop. Any more questions from the chat? SCP-14712 in the chat says, sit back, relax, and enjoy some whiskey. That's an excellent idea. Been a while since I've had whiskey myself. Well, when I do have whiskey, I usually prefer it old-fashioned. An old-fashioned. Oh, man. Been a long time since I've even had an old-fashioned. I've been drinking a lot of beer these days. It's the only alcohol that I've been consuming. Occasionally, I do wine. I feel people get the image that I'm primarily a wine drinker because I've mostly drank wine on stream, but in reality, I am a beer guy for sure. I barely drink wine. But wine is good, don't get me wrong. Wine is my second favorite type of alcohol next to beer. And recently I actually bought some beers from a place called Bottle Logic, and this is not sponsored by the way, but I gotta shout them out every time I can because they produce some of my favorite beer ever. I don't know what the hell is going on down at Bottle Logic, which is in Anaheim, if you're in California. But man, they nail flavor. Bottle Logic, check them out. In particular, I recently ordered a batch of Stealth Mode, which is one of my favorite beers ever. Stealth Mode is a blueberry sour, and it's frighteningly accurate. It barely tastes like beer. It's really sour though. If you like sours, you're gonna like Stealth Mode. And it's appropriate for the season because it has the Invisible Man on the can. Fairly pricey, but fuck it, it's worth it. It does not show up very often. Whoa! Drop the piece! Excuse me for the butterfingers. There you go. Let me just double check here would this piece go? Possibly. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Almost done with the runner removal. Then after that, we're gonna go into num mark removal. The joys of model kit building, huh? Let's see. Just doing them in alphabetical order, because why not? Oh, man. Plastic looks good, but it looks like it can do with a coat of gold paint, which I might do later. And it doesn't even have green eyes. That is covered by stickers. Ugh! Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up painting this, but off stream. I don't even know how I would stream my painting process, but been a long ass time since I've even painted something. That's exciting. And that's something too. It's part of the reason why I want to build model kits again and commit to it, because back when I was building and painting and customizing Gunpla, during the time I was reviewing them, I never painted with the recommended paints. I always cheaped out and bought the Walmart brand, or well, not specifically Walmart brand, but thank you very much. I'll read your donation later. Not specifically Walmart brand, but I got paints. I got my spray paints from Walmart, and they were always like Krylon brand or Rust-Oleum, all these industrial type paints. And in the long run, after thinking about it, it's like that's a mistake. I should have spent the extra bit of money and bought spray paints that were specifically tailored to model kits. So like Tamiya or Mr. Super Clear for top coat. So yeah, once I get back into model kit painting, I'm gonna spend the extra money. Oh shit. You guys hear that? It is pouring. Fucking thunder scared the shit out of me. Appropriate for the spooky season. Happy Halloween, everybody. I suppose it's a good time. It's a good time to say that. If the stream cuts out randomly at any point, you'll know why. The storm outside is extremely frightful. Jesus Christ. Whew. So yeah, got a lot of kits that I would definitely want to customize, and I do have an idea of what kit I want to customize first. Like this model kit is going to be the one that gets my feet wet again, dip my toes back into the model kit building hobby. But to get back into painting model kits, I think I want to redo Master Grade Epion, because long time ago that was the one that got me back into the hobby, and the Epion that I reviewed on the main channel, if you guys remember that, it wasn't my best build, because it was I believe that was like the first Master Grade kit that I took seriously, but I didn't have a proper pair of cutters. The nub marks were very sloppy, and it's just, I feel like I could do better now with everything that I know, with the experience that I have with model kits. And yeah, I just love that design. Gundam Epion, one of my favorite Gundam designs, to be sure. Another model kit that I've been having my eyes on that I don't have is the Eclipse Gundam. I believe that's a Gundam Seed model kit. It just looks like it has a fun transformation, which is not something that you get with a lot of Gundam model kits, especially not with Epion, which has kind of a lazy transformation. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Damn, what the hell is up with these hands? They're so tiny. I guess this is the GaoGaiGar hands and these are the GaiGar hands? Jesus. That thing is small. Yeah, there's gotta be GaiGar hands here. There you go. Brooding Soap in the chat asks if this is a Master Grade? No, it's a Super Mini Pla. It's still a Bandai model kit, but these are not graded in the same way that their mainline model kits are graded. This isn't a... Oh, these are definitely the knee pieces. This isn't a Master Grade model kit. It is a Super Mini Pla. I hear some weird-ass noises coming from inside the room. Oh Lord, give me courage. Give me courage. King of Braves, GaoGaiGar, please protect me from whatever horror is lurking in my room. Actually,
I'm a happy man.
Thank you. I'm gonna turn off my air. Ah! Sorry, I moved the camera. Let's get here. All right, I'll be back. Here you go. I am going to turn off my air conditioner. I'll be back. All right, I am back. Okay, yeah, it was getting a little cold, so I decided to turn it off. All right, that was the F? Runner F. Put that there. Here you go. All right. Ooh. How we doing, chat? Got any questions? Let's see. Just looking at the chat right now, just to see if you guys have any questions here. All right. Like I said several times, stay tuned for a donation. After I empty out these runners, I will be taking a donation break, and then we're gonna go into num mark removal, and finally assembly. Stay tuned. I might even do timestamps for this live stream here. Okay. I don't know why this is just one. What part of GaiGar is red? I don't remember. Oh, it's probably GaoGaiGar's crotch piece. There we go. And of course, the claws, which are weirdly orange, should be gold. There you go. There you go. Andres Calderon in the chat says, do you have a history with Pokemon? Oh yeah, Pokemon was one of my childhood games, specifically Pokemon... what was it? Sapphire. Pokemon Sapphire. Had it for the Game Boy Advance. And after I played Sapphire, I played Pokemon Fire Red, which is an excellent game. That third generation of Pokemon, it kind of gets slept on, I feel. Maybe it's because of the music with the if you guys know what I mean. That ugly Game Boy Advance trumpet sound font. It really does sound ugly, but I don't think it ruined the music, in my opinion. Who were your guys' third generation Pokemon starters? Let me know. Mine's was Trico. That's his name, right? Yeah, I got good memories with Pokemon, man. I got good memories. I remember I caught Mewtwo in Pokemon Fire Red with an Ultra Ball. One of my proudest gaming achievements. Was really stupid though. I walked into the Cerulean Cave? I walked into Cerulean Cave with like 30 Ultra Balls. And I tested my luck, and eventually I got him. Never have used the Master Ball, which is pretty stupid. I don't know why I wouldn't. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Okay. So let me just give you a look at how that looks. Kind of a weird sentence, but there you go. I don't want to... Don't fall out, please. Just to give you an idea of how I'm organizing my pieces. And this is definitely going to help me with future builds to organize pieces. And the fact that the dividers are adjustable, so if they're bigger pieces, then I could adjust the dividers accordingly. Very nice. Jesus fucking Christ. That thunder is... We're having a spooky night in, eh? Spooky night in. Get a drink. Get a drink or get an orange juice or whatever, and wrap yourself up in a blanket, get comfy. Might be a bit cold as well, so... Alright. We're gonna take a donation break, and then we're gonna move on to num mark removal. which is one of my favorite parts. A little tedious, but one of my favorite parts because it's so satisfying. Let's do donations. Oh my god. Hobbies with Jose in the chat says, we're hearing the same thunder. Ooh. All right. Donation time. Here we go. Why does my cam link jump up like that? I gotta fix that. My camera. Look at when I switch scenes, it like jumps up. That's dumb. All right. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Here we go. Where were we here? Jobby Advice, D'Artagnan, Sad Boy Requiem. Yeah, Sad Boy Requiem with $2 through the super chat. Don't you wish there's a King Jader to go with GaoGaiGar? There is. Bandai made a super mini pla King Jader a while back. I don't even know if I can find it in stock anymore, but I definitely want one. King Jader. Here we go. Thirsty for Chicken with $5. Oh, thank you for that. It's a great show, man. So glad you watched it. I highly recommend Guy King next, both the original and 2005 version. But anyway, great to be here, man. It's my birthday month, and I've been keeping my Real Action Heroes and Dynaction in the box until then to build anticipation. Why wait? Why wait, man? Both of those figures are excellent. Give me a second. I'm going to bring my USB fan because it might get a little hot here, but not so hot that I have to turn on the air conditioner. The weather is getting colder, thank God. Studio doesn't heat up as much. Okay, Guy King, I'll keep it in mind. That's something that I was gonna ask you guys. What shows do you guys recommend I watch next? Because the fact that I watched 57 episodes of an anime, it's like, I feel like I can watch anything now. I forget what other show made me feel like that. Damn, what was it? I don't know. It was another show that no one was watching, and I watched like over 100 episodes of it. How the hell can I not remember the show that made me feel like I can watch anything? All right, then action in box. Here's Sean Bailey with $5 through the Streamlabs. Double thanks. Hey Jobby, thank you for streaming tonight. It's definitely made my Monday better. Also missed the closet videos. Those were a blast. Thank you for sticking with me for that long, but I definitely don't miss that closet. It was very constraining. And I am glad that I have a proper studio now. But thank you, Sean Bailey, for your donation. It's thanks to generous contributions like that allows me to have a proper studio instead of recording in a dank old closet. Waffle Kaiser with $35 through the Streamlabs. Hey Jobbo, sorry for missing your live review, so here's a little extra. I did watch the VOD, and I want to say you're not trapped to Transformers reviews. I'm pretty sure I can say use your hardcore fans will always watch a great review from you no matter what. Thank you, that's very reassuring, and hopefully it proves to be true with the upcoming GaoGaiGar, Post Plus GaoGaiGar review. I mean, it does have a connection to Transformers, but it's technically not a Transformer, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that video does. I am going to put a lot of work into it. We got Sad Boy Requiem with $2. There's new Wild Force Mini Club, but they're expensive. I know, man. I don't know why they're so expensive, but I pre-ordered them anyway for nostalgic reasons. We got Waffle Kaiser with another $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey Jobby, ever think about doing live reviews for these model kits or figures like that Dan Kuga? I remember from a past stream that you wouldn't do a full review for. Would be nice just to hear your thoughts about them. Dan Kuga, I would want to do a full review just because I spent like over $500 on that. Gotta get it back somehow. But yeah, I do want to do more live reviews going forward. I think despite some negative reception to my previous live review, the majority of it was pretty positive. So good response, a good green light to move ahead with more live reviews, despite the negative criticism. And I would also like to edit these live reviews that I do, like I did with the last one, because It didn't take super long. It took a little longer than anticipated, but I feel like I can get better at editing them, and you know, it'll be more frequent content to keep you guys entertained while I work on the main reviews, the scripted reviews, which take quite a bit to create. We got Adrian Dack with $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey Jobby, loving the vids, can't wait for more. Recently bought Zoid Liger Zero HMM kit, fun build. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. And that reminds me, that's another model kit that I would like to build and paint and possibly insert LEDs into. That's something that I want to do, is learn how to integrate LEDs into my builds, because, you know, light up features make everything better because I'm a goddamn child. But the HMM Berserk Fury or Berserk Fuhrer, that model kit is awesome. I actually have it. I never reviewed it and I never painted either, but I bought the repackaged version from Kotobukiya, and I bought a third-party version recently that is supposed to be slightly bigger, and I just love that design. It's super nostalgic as well. Zoids were one of my... I think Zoids were the introduction to model kits that I had back in the day. We got Bob the Awesome Bob with $1.99 through the Super Chat. Jobby Smash Stream 9 a.m. GF Angerfoot Beast Box. I don't understand what that means. But if you're talking about the final reveal, the final character reveal for Smash Ultimate, I am looking forward to seeing who it is. But I'm not as looking forward to playing it. I will always love Smash. Don't get me wrong. Smash is life, okay? I just haven't played it in a while, and I feel like I've gotten worse at it over time. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to what the final character is. And yeah. All right, those are all the donations so far. If you want to donate more, feel free to. I'll take the time to read all of them. All of them. I make sure to read all of the ones that show up, at least. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the normal chat now while I continue my model kit process. So right now we are going to do nub mark removable. The nub mark removal. I said nub mark removable for some reason. Here we are. Let's start with runner A, which is in the corner here. Here we go. Okay, this shouldn't be super hard. I don't want to get super in-depth, but if I do need to get super in-depth, I have a polish box, which is a great tool to sand down your figures while also giving it a smooth finish. But of course, I would have to sand it with grittier sandpaper first before I polish it off. But that's just in case. Not necessary. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Let me zoom in. Dark Pit 2, welcome to the stream here. They're asking, what are you building? I am building the Super Mini Pla GaiGar. I have the whole set right here, but at this pace, I'm probably just going to end up building this guy here, number 1. Super Mini Pla GaiGar. Or Galeon. There you go. Get in there. Alex Farmer asks in the chat, what sandpaper do I use? 3M. 3M is a good brand. The only problem I have with 3M is that for molecule building purposes, they sell a stupid high quantity of it. They give you more sandpaper than you need, but I mean, can't really complain about having too much, right? Damn, it's hard to get a good shot of this. There you go. Nice. I don't really have to go too in-depth with that nub mark removal because it's a peg. It's gonna get hidden anyway. Oh, and these are gnarly. Look at that. Just gonna make sure they are actually nubs. That is a major concern with nub mark removal. You gotta make sure that you're not cutting off anything necessary, like a peg or something. These nubs almost look like these pegs, don't they? Gotta be careful with that, but just to make sure, yep, these are nubs. Get the hell out of here. And this looks like a waist piece to me. And let me just, you're gonna, just gotta get in here. Might see my head. Flush. There you go. Don't have to worry about leaving white stress marks on a white part, but for the darker pieces, I will. And I have my X-Acto knife for that purpose. Really hard to get this on camera, but I'm doing my best. There you go. And I'll just use my X-Acto knife to shave the rest off. Oops. Always cut away from you for safety reasons. And make sure your blade is sharp. It's always safer that way.
I'm a happy man.
Thank you very much. Just gotta make sure here. Thank you very much for your donations. I'm just gonna put this here. You're not gonna be able to see it, but basically I'm just putting that there and guillotining that numb mark. So just letting you know what's going on. But yeah, thanks for your donations. Stay tuned. We'll be reading all of them. Everything that comes. Oh boy. Oh boy. And just to let you guys know, another model kit that I considered building today was the what was it? The Digimon Amplified Imperial Dramon. So that's also a very nostalgic design for myself, and I like that redesign they did. But I figured that it would take too long, and I'm pretty sure I was right. This is a mini-pla, and it's taking forever. But I like to take my time with them, just to make sure they're just right. So, man, I know I said I wouldn't go too crazy with the numb mark removal, but... Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, actually, let me just remove all the pieces from runner A. And then I'll put them all back, one by one, as I remove those nubs. And while I do that, I will look at the chat and interact with y'all, since you guys seem to like that very much. Give me a second, though, before I look at the chat.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh, yes.
And that is good. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe for more streams. I'm going to try to stream every week. Haven't been really good about that. Also, want to do some Friday streams, so stay tuned. And I don't know what you guys think of this idea, but I might stop streaming on the main channel just completely. Might just keep the live streams here. So that includes my fail boxes and my live reviews. However, the main channel will get the edited versions of those live reviews. I don't know. It's an idea I've been chewing on, so considering it. There you go. And that looks clean to me. Could be cleaner. Damn it. Damn it, Jobby. Nice and sharp X-Acto knife. Better be, because it's brand new. Just got here. And there you go. Fairly flush. And still, I would even consider this a sloppy nub mark. Well, not sloppy. It's just not perfect. It's not up to my incredibly high standards quite yet. But if I did want to paint this, like give it a nice top coat or do some panel lining, I would go ahead and sand these down until they're completely flat. But if you do nub mark just like this with the cutter, then you're inevitably gonna get some excess plastic. And I guess I was wrong. You kind of see a white stress mark on a white part. Whoops. Could probably be fixed, but I will not worry too much about that. Also, that just goes to show that these pieces aren't exactly white. They're like an off-white. Okay. Get this nut off. Oh. Zoom in. Zoom back in. There you go. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me look at the chat here. Olan Bintang. Welcome to the stream. I am currently building the Super Mini Pla GaoGaiGar. There you go. Or at least one piece of the Super Mini Pla GaoGaiGar. Not gonna build all of the Gao machines tonight, most likely. But yeah, we're just chilling out, so hop in, enjoy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, and stream. Thank you very much, username A. Their username is just the letter A. Thank you very much for your well wishes, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate anyone who stops by to watch these streams. There you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I forgot how intense nub mark removal can be, but you just don't want to force it too much. As Gordon Ramsay would say, let the knife do the work. Alright. Let the knife do the work. Don't apply too much pressure on it, or else you might end up digging out. Awesome. Yeah, these plastic cutters are awesome. God hands may be better, but this could be a close second. I've never used the God hand, by the way. These are Voltcan, if anyone's wondering. Yeah. Yeah, these. Very good. Very good plastic cutters. Very sharp, gets you a nice clean cut. Boom. And if there are plastic or white stress marks on the plastic, you could always rub it with your nail, and that tends to get rid of it. And that is definitely this Pansu. That thunder is scaring me. I am not gonna have a good sleep tonight, and I didn't even have a good sleep last night. Honestly, it's probably because I recently got a new mattress, and for some reason that whenever I sleep on a new bed, tends to keep me up at night. Gotta acclimate to my new mattress.
Oh yes.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope you are enjoying yourselves. Here we go. I could just shave that off just a little bit more. You can't see that. Really hard to get this on camera. Gotta work on that. Maybe if I had some sort of over-the-shoulder cam, that would be better, but I gotta look into setting that up. Ooh. Okay. Double checking, inspecting the pieces. There you go. Here we go. Snowy Techno in the chat says, will you do an Ava Unit 1 model kit? I don't know. Are there any other Ava Unit 1 model kits that I have yet to do? I feel like I've done the ones that are worth it. Oh, you know what? There's the Kotobukiya ones, but I'm probably not going to get those. I think the Bandai Ava Unit 1 model kit and the real grade Ava Unit 1 are enough for me. Honestly, I might be done buying Ava Unit 1 in general, and that's probably bullshit. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that's true in the long run. How can I be done buying Ava Unit 1? I don't know, I just feel that the Dynaction Evangelion Unit 1 is the best Unit 1 figure ever, and I have not reviewed that one yet. But I got to one day. Yeah, it is my favorite Evangelion Unit 1. The only thing that's missing is some sort of electronic feature and an entry plug feature. That's just personal taste though. Electronics aren't necessary to contribute to a good figure, but they're always fun. Whether that be lights, sounds, or both. And I say that because, again, I'm a fucking child. I like when my toys go pew 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 and blink, give me a seizure. Speaking of which, if you are going to watch GaoGaiGar, which, like I said earlier, just look it up on YouTube. Don't tell anyone I sent you. If you're gonna watch GaoGaiGar, epilepsy warning. A lot of flashing lights. It gets a little better as the show goes on, but there's flashing lights throughout the show. It's really bad in the earlier episodes. I have no idea what Japan was thinking, that they thought it was a good idea, especially for a kid's show. But man, it hurt to look at. I don't have any form of epilepsy, but it was very irritating. Every time they cut back to the villains talking about their plans, it was just like, ugh. Just get off of it. And even during the combination sequences, Choryujin's combination scene, literally the background is literally just flashing rapidly blue and red, which is like the same color combination that gave a lot of kids seizures during the infamous Porygon episode, going back to Pokemon. So yeah, I have no idea what Japanese media was thinking back in the day. Flashing lights aren't cool, they're just irritating. Unless it's Evangelion. Because Evangelion can do nothing wrong. Here we go. Just... Alright, I'm probably being a little overbearing on the nub, so I'm just gonna cut him and move on. If I really wanted to, I would go back and sand them, but for the case of a quick snap fit build, I'll just go through them fairly quickly. Just making sure not to cut off anything necessary, which has happened before. In the past, I've confused a num mark. I've confused a necessary peg for a num mark and chopped it clean off, but you just gotta be attentive about those things. Don't want to mess up your build, especially for a model kit that costs as much as this. I mean, I didn't pay for it, but I am aware that this model kit goes for quite a high price these days since it's out of print. Retail price was fairly reasonable. Still pricey, but fairly reasonable. I think retail for the mini plug GaoGaiGar, the whole set, was $50. Okay, that still might be too expensive for a mini plus set, honestly. But nowadays, it's like on eBay, it's like freaking over $100, and no way should you buy any like this model kit, this mini model kit for $100. That's just dumb. All right. If you guys donated, like I said before, stay tuned. We'll be reading your donations shortly. By the way, my wireless earbud just lost battery, so I cannot hear background music or notifications. It is awkwardly quiet on my end, but as long as you guys can hear the background music, It's all good. Honestly. Let me switch out my earbuds real quick. Hey, chat. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Any more questions from the chat here? Feel free to ask them. I do want to answer any interesting questions you guys may have. If I don't answer your question, please do not take it seriously. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if I don't respond to your chat, do not take it personally. Either I don't have much to say about that, or it's a question I've answered before, so don't take it personally. Alright. And yeah, donators. Stay tuned. Yeah, I switched out my wireless earbuds for a pair of wired ones, and these should work. Yeah, I could hear the background music all nice. Jesus Christ, look at that. Why are these things so tiny? Nummark removal is gonna be a bitch. Wish me luck. Oh boy, oh boy. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. What the hell, Bandai? What were you thinking? Oh my god. Oh! Jesus. What even is this? We'll find out. Huh. You'd expect pieces this small in like a master grade kit for extra detail, but man, that is intense. Yeah, I could sand that down if I really wanted to, but whatever. Ooh, all right. That is runner A. And yeah, I'm gonna try picking up the pace with the other runners here for nub mark removal. Don't want to get too obsessive over the nub mark removal here, but I do have to remove them so assembly can go smoothly. All right. And after I remove all of these runner B pieces, let me look at the chat. Thirsty for Chicken in the chat says, okay, I'm back. For some reason, my tablet died at 28%. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Thirsty. Louisiana C in the chat says, man, you need a lot of precision to work with those parts. Was not expecting a build for a mini-pla to be this involved, but yeah, a lot of precision indeed. Alright. Like I said, not gonna worry too much about the quality of nummark removal. If I make a mistake, I could always sand it down later, or if I cut out too much, I could fill it in. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of model kit building tutorials recently, and those have also were the catalyst of my want to build model kits again. And a lot of good tips. Back in the day when I was building model kits, the amount of tutorials that you had were fairly limited, and if they were useful, they were usually not edited and low quality. Not in terms of the content was always good, but like camera-wise, low quality. But now you have like 4K Gundam tutorials, and it's just nuts. Makes me feel like a man out of time. So yeah, if you wanted to get into the model kit hobby, you have a lot of resources to get you started and to help you out in your journey. One thing that I want to do but currently can't due to my living situation, I want to eventually learn how to use an airbrush, because it seems like you can get really good paint jobs with an airbrush and really good finishes as well. Allows for a lot more creative freedom because you get to mix your own paint, and you get to paint how you want. You're not limited to the PSI, the pressure of a spray can. But as of now, I will be using a spray can to paint model kits Not an airbrush. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. FSI in the chat says Gundam ASMR from Studio G is amazing. Is Studio G the man with the outstanding hair? I believe he's from the Philippines or Indonesia. I forget, but there is one Gunpla reviewer on YouTube that wasn't there when I started building model kits, but he's here now. He's got really excellent camera work, really good tips and tricks, and excellent hair. I wonder if that's Studio G. I forget the name. Yeah. A lot of good Gundam channels. A lot of good Gundam channels. What are your guys' favorite Gundam channels? And don't say JobbytheHong from 2017. Ah, you know what? You could say that. You can say that. I don't mind. Fluff me up a little bit. Good Gundam channels that I watch. Zaku or Aurelius? Is that how you pronounce his name? He's got a lot of good tips. Mecha Guy Katsu, of course. It's a Gunpla. I'm not sure if it's I forget, but I'm not sure if it's a Gunpla's focused on giving tips, but he is talented. Also, Otaku Builder. Woo! Otaku Builder, my word. He's like my favorite. Otaku Builder is awesome. And one of my inspirations to put LEDs in my builds. Really want to learn how to do that for sure. Might even hit up his DMs to get some tips and tricks. Sorry about the lack of focus here. Kind of hard to get that in focus. There you go. It's a Gundam is based, says Sad Boy Requiem in the chat. I like him. He seems like a good guy. Uses a lot of my clips in his videos, which I appreciate. Spreading the good word. There you go. And yeah, he is a legitimately talented modeler. Yeah, if you guys don't know, it's a Gundam has a Gunpla channel called It's a Gunpla. Go check it out. It's great. Also check out Otaku Builder if you haven't. He is the master. He is a master of the airbrush and of lighting up his kits like a Christmas tree. Makes me jealous. Yeah, I think LEDs, I think a kit that would benefit a lot from LEDs would be the high master model Berserk Fury. That Zoids model kit from Kotobukiya will look so good lit up. That's what I want to do one day. Hell yeah. I think also the fixing figures that I've been doing recently, that's also made me want to build model kits again, just because it reminded me so much, and the fact that I bring out my cutting mat for that purpose. I also did do a figure fixing stream. Whoop! My fan ran out of battery. No wonder it was getting a little hot in here. I'll be back. Let me turn on my air conditioner again. I'll turn it on low setting, just so that it doesn't get too cold. Here we go. Very nice, very nice. XOL Sion in the chat says, what are you building? I'm out of the loop. I am building the Super Mini Pla GaiGar. That guy. Or Galeon. That's what I'm building. Still a Bandai model kit. It ain't Gundam. A lot of the model kits that I have an interest in building are not Gundam, unfortunately. Some of them are, like the Master Grade Gundam Epion. Do a redo of that. And the Eclipse Gundam, because it looks like a fun transformation. Other than that, though, I would say Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78-2, but oof, that is intimidating. Not just because of the price, but just the difficulty level. And I feel like at my skill level, I wouldn't do that expensive kit justice. I'd want to give it a high quality paint job and light it up, but I believe the Perfect Grade Unleashed comes with LEDs, so yeah, that is intimidating. I might end up buying it, but it might end up sitting in my closet for a while until I get the courage to build it. Yeah. I've never built a Perfect Grade, by the way, so that would be a crazy one to start off with. Yeah, out of all my years of building model kits, I have never built a Perfect Grade, even though I can feasibly afford one. Might take a lot of sacrifice, but I could do it. Alright, chat. Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions about what I'm building, so if anyone knows what I'm building, please let the chat know. I've already said it 3 times. Fuck it, I'll do it a 4th. Super Mini Pla Galeon. Alright, that's the last time I'm gonna answer that question. Any more questions, though? Any more questions? I have anime PFP, so I smart in the chat says, when will Jobby review My Hero Academia figures? I already reviewed the amazing Yamaguchi All Might. If you missed that video, check it out on my main channel. But I do have a few more My Hero Academia figures that I'd like to take a look at, and those are probably going to end up being live reviews as well. So you'll most likely see them here first as a live stream, and then I'll edit them and upload that to the main channel. Yeah, that's probably how I'm gonna do it. I like doing those live reviews because it kind of it connects me to my roots, where it is just the straightforward toy review. The main emphasis isn't on the comedy, but the actual information. And I do like making videos like that because, well, little confession, being funny is kind of hard. Finding new ways to make y'all laugh is kind of hard. Which is why this stream isn't focused on making you laugh. This is just focusing on making me chill, boy. Alright, I'm gonna not. I am going to not worry about that nub mark. You guys watch any new movies recently? I did not watch new movies, but I did see movies that I've never seen before. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I guess I just want to talk about it. I watched Fantasy Island. Anyone heard of Fantasy Island? It's a horror adaptation. A horror adaptation of a 70s show that was not a horror show. I looked it up after watching Fantasy Island. You know what? I looked up the reception to Fantasy Island after I watched it, and wow, people hate that fucking movie. It's got like an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. The reviews that I've seen have been negative. I honestly didn't think it was the worst thing I've seen. It had solid acting. It had a decent cast. I mean, Michael Pena. I love Michael Pena. And the story was okay. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it wasn't offensively bad. Man, speaking of horror movies that get too much shit, I also really liked Malignant. You guys watch Malignant? It's on HBO Max right now. Some horror movie recommendations for y'all for the spooky season. I recommend Malignant if you haven't seen it. I'm not gonna give it away.
I'm a happy
Thank you very
man.
much. We'll read your donation later. Stay tuned. Every donation will be read. Every donation that I can see. But yeah. Highly recommend Malignant. Watch it with friends. Watch it with drinks. That's all I'll say. From the director of Insidious and The Conjuring. Malignant. A new vision of terror, or whatever the hell the trailer said. Don't listen to the trailer, by the way. I think the trailer and the marketing of that movie does the actual movie injustice. So, check it out for yourself, form your own opinion. And I just don't understand how people can absolutely despise that movie, because it's clearly not taking itself seriously. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. And let me see if I can focus that. There you go. Yeah, Torrance Moore, I agree with you, but I'm not going to read your chat just to avoid spoilers. I agree with you. By the way, if you guys missed the live stream, you can always watch this back as a VOD. After the stream is done, it automatically gets uploaded to this channel. So if it's too late for you, which is a possibility because it's a Monday, you can go ahead and watch this later. With the live chat replay. Make sure to have that turned on if you watch this stream as a VOD, because a lot of what I say will not make sense without the live chat there. There you go. Vin Builds in the chat says, hello again. Hi to you, Vin Builds. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? How'd your guys' Mondays go? Mine was alright. Working on a script for my next review, but I feel like I'm thinking too much about it, and I just gotta get words onto paper before I run out of time. I do want to release it on Saturday, but just a heads up, if the Post Plus GaoGaiGar review does not come out this Saturday on the main channel, I'll replace it with something else, probably something that takes a little less time to create. So maybe another live review, or edited live review rather, or maybe something else. I don't know, movie review. We'll see how it goes. I'll know if I can finish the review by Saturday, by Wednesday, I think. If I'm on the right track on Wednesday, I'll be like, yeah, all right, I'm on a good clip. I can finish this review by Saturday. Let's go. But if I'm still behind, I'll have to work on something else to release this Saturday. It's also for sponsorship reasons, don't you know? They want it by this week. I won't say anything more than that to avoid violating any contracts. Okay. Might have cut too much out of that, but I'll just ignore it. Boom. Making sure that I'm not cutting important pieces. Boom. That is not a peg. Goddamn, why are these nubs so big? Or it's probably because these pieces are so small. Boom. Okay. Okay. The Antique Archive in the chat is asking, What is your favorite upload in the Rebuild Evangelion series? That's a weird way to put it. I guess my favorite entry in the Evangelion rebuilds is the let me think about that. I don't want to say one. I don't want to say the first rebuild because that it's just too similar to the original show, but I do like how they summarized, how they condensed the plot into a movie. Really well done. I guess the second one. Yeah, the third one. The third one had a good idea, but I feel like it got bogged down too much by its plot. I do like the rebuilds though, but I definitely have issues with them. Let's see. Don't want to get too deep about that. Like those rebuilds, but the original will always be superior. Happy for Hideaki Anno though, looking forward to his other projects. Like, you guys see the Shin Kamen Rider teaser? Didn't show much, but I like the vibe and the style he's going for. Very retro, very faithful to the original show, which I hadn't seen until I watched that teaser. I watched the Shin Kamen Rider teaser and I looked up the original opening and it looked like fun. So I actually watched the first episode of Kamen Rider 1971. It was fun. It was a good time. That might be the next show I watch. I don't know. I also don't know why Wikipedia has the genre of Kamen Rider 1971 listed as horror. Is that accurate? If it is, then I'm definitely watching it. I like it when shit gets scary. When shit that you don't expect to get scary gets scary. I like that stuff. Careful with the head. There you go. GaiGar. Love that it is semi-pre-painted. Let's do Runner C. Factory Rachmanda in the chat says the whole main theme of original Kamen Rider is horror. That's awesome. That is selling me. That is selling me on it, for sure. Fruity Groovy says, well, I guess the 70s standard of horror. Not a bad standard. Makes me even more excited for the new one, because people don't like to categorize Evangelion as horror, but it definitely had very strong horror elements. I think End of Evangelion is one of the scariest movies I've seen. Really horrifying depiction of the apocalypse in film. Yeah, I really can't wait to see what Anno does with these classic tokusatsu properties. I'm looking forward to Ultraman as well. God damn it. Focus. Really looking forward to it. Let's see. Sad Boy Requiem says Amazon's is a good watch. Only 26 episodes and a movie. Ooh, that's the really bloody one, right? Kamen Rider Amazons. I've heard of that. Yeah, I'll have to look into these. Yeah, if you guys are Kamen Rider fans, drop your Kamen Rider recommendations right now. I hear Game's good, or Gaim, because it's written by the guy who did Madoka Magica, which is still one of my favorite shows. So, Gaim, the fruit one, is definitely one that I want to check out. Amazons, I'll have to look into that. The original, of course. Maybe Hibiki, just because I like that design a lot. Whoops. Oh yeah, whoops. That is a big no-no. I dug too deep into that one. Oh boy. I really gotta turn my pieces around when I'm cutting the nub instead of trying to shave it off in one swoop. That is a mistake I've been making for a long time. Oh boy. Ghost is a good watch, says KY. Apocalypse Zero is really good, but it's not quite Kamen Rider, says Gangster the Phantom Thief. Gaim, Ryuki, or Build is good. Alright, as Moto. Yeah, Kamen Rider Build, okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Kamen Rider. That might be the next obscure, or not obscure, but not popular in the West. That might be the next Japanese franchise that I take a look at, since I'm just coming off of GaoGaiGar. Also talking about GaoGaiGar. What other Brave series do you guys recommend? I hear good things about J-Decker. I mean, Better Man. I saw the first episode of Better Man, which is in the universe of GaoGaiGar, but it was okay. I was kind of disappointed because it was marketed as a horror show, and a lot of the visuals looked promising, but I watched the first episode, maybe a little too goofy for my taste. I mean, GaoGaiGar is goofy, but Better Man seemed like it could have been legitimately terrifying. I wish it would lean more into the horror aspect. I don't know. What's good horror anime? I'm asking a lot of questions of you, but I just legitimately want to know. What are good horror shows? Let's see. Fruity Groovy, Kamen Rider Revice is pretty good. The only unfortunate thing. All right, thank you. All right, Kamen Rider Revice, Mononoke, not Princess Mononoke, right? Emma Curtin. Also, been a while, Emma Curtin. Welcome back. Unless you've been on the streams and I just haven't seen you. Sorry for missing you, but welcome back. Regardless, Emma Curtin. Good to have you back. All right. Yurukaze says Better Man ain't a Brave show. I mean, it's in the universe of GaoGaiGar, whatever. Let's not get pedantic or semantic here. Ever seen The Shining? Oh yeah. Steel Saber 54. Ever seen The Shining? Hell yeah. Shining's a good movie. Doctor Sleep was not bad either. Like, not as good as the original, but what is? Yeah, Doctor Sleep was a surprise. You guys watch Doctor Sleep on HBO Max? I think. I wonder if it's still on. I watched it on HBO Max. Oh shit, man! I gotta calm down with the nub mark removal here, because I don't want to cut too deep into the actual piece, and be really careful with the knife. God dang it! Yeah. If I really wanted to, I keep saying this, but it's mostly a note for myself. If I really wanted to, I could go back and sand these pieces down so that they're smooth. But for now, it doesn't have to be. As long as I can snap the pieces together, that should be acceptable. There we go. Might Gain, says Yorukaze. Is Might Gain good? I've heard it described as one of the worst shows ever, but maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Might Gain. I heard J-Decker is good. Yeah. There is a channel on YouTube that has a lot of Brave shows uploaded, and I'm not going to give it away because I don't want it removed. But it's a good channel. If you ever wanted to check out GaoGaiGar, like I said earlier, just search GaoGaiGar on YouTube. All right. Torrance Moore in the chat says Uzumaki is a good horror manga. There's supposedly an anime being made of it. Did you not see the teaser, Torrance? The Uzumaki teaser did not show much, but it showed the style that they're going for, and it looks excellent so far. I'm really looking forward to the Uzumaki anime. I haven't read the manga, but the anime looks very promising. They got the composer from Hereditary to do the music. Match Made in Heaven or Hell. Yeah, looking forward to Uzumaki. I really like Junji Ito. I've read some of his stories, not all of them, not as popular ones. I've read a lot of not a lot, but I've read a few of his one shots. I mean, the Amigara Fault, it's a popular one shot. He did a Snow White one, which is super short, super basic, but as usual, Junji Ito's visuals are striking. Some of the most horrifying imagery I've seen to ever come out of a pencil. That guy is a mad genius. And he seems like a really gentle, nice man. Really love Junji Ito. Gotta check out more of his work. God, what's another Junji Ito story that I read? I could have sworn I read more. I gotta look into it. Yeah, but I've never read Uzumaki. I've never read Gyo. Never read Hellstar Remina. Gotta check him out. Never read Melting Classroom either. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Boom. Ooh, Miss Erin says, I highly recommend Hellstar. I will be taking a note of all of these recommendations for stuff to watch or read. So keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. You know what? Specifically horror stuff, since it's October. Give me some horror recommendations. I want to get scared, boy. It's been so long since a movie scared me, or a piece of media scared me. When is the last time that a piece of media has genuinely scared me? I gotta think about that. It's also a good question for the chat as well, if you guys feel comfortable answering that. What is the last piece of media that has legitimately scared you? No judgment, by the way. I'm pointing the knife. I'm serious. No judgment. You could say you got scared by Leprechaun in the Hood. I won't judge you. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Fi's Trash says, how about Lighthouse? Lighthouse was a great movie. I've only seen it once, but I would want to watch it again. It is a great movie. Robert Eggers, man. He's a man. He knows how to make a movie. The Witch was great too. Yeah, Lighthouse was great. 20th Century Boys. I don't know what that is, but Sonozaki R. Okay. 20th Century Boys. Yeah, horror anime. What's a good horror anime? Besides Higurashi, that seems to be the popular one. Higurashi seems to be the popular horror anime right now. What's another one? What's another good one? Yeah, I guess the last piece of media... Oh, let me see the chat. There, Miss Erin says, closest I've come to being genuinely unsettled was Hereditary. The Lighthouse is like in the top 5 best films ever for me. Yeah. Good taste. Cultured. Yeah, Hereditary was terrifying. You know what? something that has legitimately terrified me. I don't know if this is the last one. There could have been one that I watched more recently, but I gotta say Twin Peaks. Yeah, a few months back, I actually watched everything. There you go. That answers a question that I had for myself earlier in the stream. The show that made me think that I could watch anything after I watched it. It wasn't over 100 episodes, but Twin Peaks. I watched everything Twin Peaks. The original show, Fire Walk With Me, and The Return. I watched everything. And holy crap, the pacing is, is so... Woo! Some of the pacing of that show can be like really, really slow. And I sat through all of it. Literally a scene in The Return where a guy sweeps up a dirty bar floor for 10 minutes. Watched all of it and I loved it. Yeah, Twin Peaks is good. And it has legitimately terrifying moments. But I don't know if that's the last one that got me. A lot of genuinely terrifying moments and a lot of genuinely emotionally effective moments. I love Fire Walk With Me. It's a great film. Fire Walk With Me is great. Probably my favorite piece of Twin Peaks media. The Return was kind of mixed in my opinion. I like the fact that David Lynch got to unleash his creativity, but some of it kind of went over my head. But Fire Walk With Me was awesome. Love that movie. Really got me in the heart. But yeah, that part of Twin Peaks where like Laura Palmer, when Cooper is in the Black Lodge and Laura Palmer fucking screams at the top of her lungs and it's reversed and the lights are flashing and it's like, Jesus Christ. It's irrationally scary. It's, yeah, that fucking terrified me. Arson at Dawn in the chat says Crimson Peak is fantastic. Speaking of peaks and horror. Okay. I gotta look into that. I love me some Del Toro. Gotta mention, you know, Pacific Rim, one of my favorite movies. It's not a perfect movie by any means, but I love that movie. Del Toro is great. Yeah, Crimson Peak. I'll have to look at that. What's another one? I love horror, and a specific genre of horror that I enjoy is when it's mashed with something that you don't expect it to be mashed with. So that's why I was looking forward to Better Man, because I thought Better Man was going to be the horror mecha show that I wanted. But I saw the first episode. Maybe it gets scarier, but could have gone farther. What's another example of that? I mean, Evangelion has horror elements, which I enjoy. Horror superhero, Spawn. Woo! Love me some Spawn, one of my favorite superheroes. If that was a question you guys wanted to ask, just remember. My favorite superhero is Batman. Maybe my second is Spawn. I don't know. I haven't really read Spawn comics, but the Spawn animated show with Keith David was excellent. Way ahead of its time. Wish it would come back. That guy in class says, have you watched the Netflix Pacific Rim anime? It's pretty short, but I think it's promising. Yeah. Pacific Rim the Black is, it was a surprise. It's the best piece of Pacific Rim media since the original film. Because Uprising was trash. But, yeah. The Black is, it caught me by surprise. That's because I didn't like the art style when I saw the trailers, but when you watch the actual show, it looks good. Acting is good. I watched it in English. And the story, that first episode, it starts really strong, that first episode. The darkest piece of Pacific Rim media, probably. Yeah, looking forward to more. Although some plot developments might be similar to Gridman, which is also a good anime. If you guys haven't checked that out, SSSS Gridman. Torrance Moore says stuff involving Scarecrow in the Arkham series has some genuinely creepy moments. Yeah, the Arkham games. Whoa, boy. I've never played Asylum, but I played City and Arkham Knight. And yeah, I love how they incorporated some horror elements into those games as well. And it's part of the reason why I'm really looking forward to The Batman. That one teaser that we saw a year ago. Can you believe the Batman teaser came out a year ago? Jesus. Oh, god damn you, pandemic. But yeah, it's looking to be a horror-focused adaptation of Batman. I'm really looking forward to that. Got a great cast as well. And I believe they're going to reveal more information about the Batman and the next DC fandom. Really looking forward to that. If anyone in the chat can remind me when that's supposed to be, I forgot. But I gotta mark it, because I want more, man. I want more information about the Batman. When's it coming out? What's the tone? Is it rated R? It'd be so awesome if it was rated R. If they could just go all the way with it. Like, don't hold back on the dark themes. It doesn't have to be rated R. I mean, the Dark Knight by Christopher Nolan covered some pretty heavy material. But it would be cool to see a R-rated Batman. You know, since we got an R-rated Joker, it'd be a cool change of pace. That'd be awesome. Yeah, man. Don't forget that I used to wear a Batman mask in my videos. I am a big Bat fan. Ooh, okay. Hey, it's Sherman in the chat. Saturday, October 16 is when it happens. Thank you so much. I will tune in. At least for the Batman segment, because that's really... if I gotta be honest with you, that's really the only piece of DC media that I'm looking forward to, or DC movie that I'm looking forward to. What else is there? Shazam? Black Adam? Super Pets? Ooh! No, I don't care about Super Pets either. It really is just the Batman that I'm looking forward to in terms of DC movies. Louisiana C in the chat. Are you planning a special episode for Halloween? I don't have any good ideas for spooky videos this year. Not to spoil it, but the RC review that I want to be a direct sequel to Nice. I don't want it to be another horror theme, because I feel like, you know, it's been done. I did my Nice video. I liked it. People seem to like it, but you know, one and done. Don't wanna do it again, if that makes sense. So it'll be a direct sequel, but it will be a change in tone. I want it to be the thematic opposite of the Nice review, because the Nice review kind of has a dark backstory to it, or, you know, whatever story you interpret from it. I won't take it away from you, but in my opinion, it's fairly dark. But the RC review will not be that. But who knows? Maybe the figure is so bad that it'll end up being dark anyway. We'll see. We'll see what I think about that figure. Almost done with the num mark removal, by the way. We are almost gonna get into assembly. Stay tuned, and if you donated, stay tuned. Pretty long stream, but you know, thanks for sticking with it. Thanks for sticking with it. Hope I'm not taking too much of your time. Okay. Let's see. Hyper Ajax in the chat says, if I can recommend you any Toku media, it would be Kamen Rider Phase or Phase, because it's the Evangelion of Kamen Rider. Oh, I'll keep it in mind, man. I'll keep it in mind. Whoa, boy. The Galeon pieces. Oop. There we go. Fies is a good one. Sammy Nightingale in the chat. A good horror that can be found on Netflix is Girl from Nowhere. Okay. You know what? I should be writing these down, actually. Thank you for all the recommendations. Keep them coming. Keep the horror media recommendations coming. I will check them out. Girl from Nowhere on Netflix. What was the other one that someone said? 20th Century Boys. I don't know if that's horror, but someone recommended it. I'll put a common writer Fies. Okay, and Amazon's. I'll write down Amazon's as well. Fucking phone corrected common writer into Karen writer. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming, boys and gals. Snowy Techno says, good night, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Snowy Techno. Karen Ryder sounds crazy. Yeah, it does. I'd actually want to see that. Kille Lida. Kille Lida. Let's see. Nub mark removal. Oh man, this boy is looking to be quite small. Kai Pham says, Girl from Nowhere is a Thai film, bro. Good to know. Cool. Talking about Thai horror. God. The popular one that people like to say is Shudder. Or Shudder is good. It's not my favorite though. I forget what the movie is called, but there's another Thai horror film that was pretty excellent. The premise was kind of silly, but I liked it. It was like it involved the movie theater, and the actress was haunting the cast and crew. I forget what that movie's called, but I enjoyed that movie. Yeah, some Thai horror is good. Let's see. Oh man, speaking of horror movies that sound silly on the surface, but were actually kind of effective. I forget what the movie is called too, but it was a Korean horror movie, I believe, about the K-pop industry, if you can believe it. I forget what it's called, but there were some moments in that movie that actually unsettled me. Maybe it was because I was kind of young when I watched it, but I remember it actually like being not bad. It was like White something. I forget, but that's not a bad movie. Sounds silly, but it's not bad. Them Koreans know how to make movies, huh? One of my favorite movies is Korean. Old Boy. You guys watch Old Boy? Not technically not a horror movie, but it's got some horrific shit in it. Let me tell you. And yeah, I think I saw someone in the chat say Squid Game. A lot of people have been talking about Squid Game. I don't want to sound like a contrarian or anything, but the fact that the conversation has been so oversaturated with Squid Game kind of turns me off into watching Squid Game. It's super irrational. It shouldn't be the case, but that's just how I feel. But I will check out Squid Game at some point. I will check it out at some point. People seem to like it. And what else is I think that's what it is. Emma Curtin, White, The Melody of the Curse. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I remember it being pretty good, pretty scary, even though it is a horror movie about K-pop. It just kind of digs into like the underbelly of K-pop, the behind-the-scenes stuff, the exploitation of these girls, and there's some unsettling moments in it. from what I remember. It's been a while. Yeah, I believe that's what it was called. Thanks, Emma. Yeah, White, the Melody of the Curse. I believe that's what it was. Gangster the Phantom Thief. Watch Paranoia Agent, and that was pretty creepy too. I gotta check that out because Satoshi Kon. I gotta check out a lot of Satoshi Kon's work. Rest in peace. I've only seen, weirdly enough, the only Satoshi Kon movie that I saw was Millennium Actress, which I really loved. Millennium Actress, really heartfelt movie, not creepy, but very heartfelt. Paranoia Agent, that's the one with the kid with the bat, right? I believe that's what it was. I gotta watch Paprika, gotta watch Perfect Blue, of course. My sister recommends Perfect Blue. Have not seen it yet. Gotta check that out though. Just in time for the spooky season. I love this, man. I love the fact that you guys are giving me recommendations. Gives me shit to watch. Maybe I'll probably watch some of them after I stream this. Even though I should finish my script.
I'm a happy
But
man.
fuck it. Thank you. Thank you. Man. A lot of good recs. Stay tuned, donators. We'll be reading your donations fairly soon. Stay tuned. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you for... Whoa, shit. I cut way too much off of that. Got too excited. Whoops. Alright, gotta sand that down later. My bad, Galeon. Kinda fucked you up a little bit. Oopsie. Yeah. Bit of sanding will fix that right up. Okay. Lampshade says the Cloverfield movies were pretty unsettling, especially Paradox. I haven't seen Paradox yet. I heard that it got some bad reception, but at this point I'm like, I'd rather watch it and form my own opinion rather than follow the crowd. Because there are some moments where I watch a movie and it's hated, but then I actually like it. Like I said, Fantasy Island. I didn't love Fantasy Island, but it's not 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's way too low for that fucking movie. It wasn't awful. What's another one? What's another movie that I disagreed with the general consensus? But yeah, I haven't seen Paradox. I'll probably check that out. But I loved 10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Lane was epic until the ending. Fucking J.J. Abrams fricked it up. Oh, sorry about that. Camera kind of went weird for a second. Let's see. Click to toggle between loop all, loop 1, and no loop. Sorry, I'm just looking at my VLC settings for my background music here. My bad. Okay, yeah. Looping the music so that it doesn't shut off. Come on, dude. Joe in the chat says the Sonic movie is pretty scary. No. The Sonic movie was okay. It would have been scary if they kept the original design, which a part of me wishes they did. Now that movie would be fucking terrifying. By that logic too, the Detective Pikachu was pretty fucking terrifying. Did you guys like Detective Pikachu? Going back to Pokemon, I mean, I thought it was fine. It was just fairly bland is all. It was very okay. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't like fantastic. Sonic movie was better. Sonic movie was legitimately watchable, and I'm that was also pretty surprising to me. Not my favorite, not excellent, but it was good. It was good. Yeah. Keep up the horror recommendations, especially once I start reading the donations here, which means I will turn around and get a better look at the chat. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm gonna write them down. Oh man, you know what it was actually.
Happy man.
Thank you. You know what was actually pretty scary back in the day? I mentioned this before in the review on the main channel, but GaiGar, the 80s OVA of GaiGar, fucking scared me as a little kid. Not just because it was gory, but the atmosphere of it, the music and the art style of it was so like grungy and sketchy and ugh. And it's cool too because I actually I remember rewatching the GaiGar OVA fairly recently, and they were going for a horror tone, and I really appreciate that. Which is like the remake. If you guys remember the GaiGar remake from the 2000s, that was okay. It just didn't have that character and that grit that the 80s OVA had. That fucking scene where GaiGar just burst into a mass of muscle. Ugh, when the I forget what they're called. Zoonoid. when the big fluffy white Zoonoid pulls the fucking gem out of his head and he screams bloody murder. That traumatized the shit out of me. Yeah, GaiGar. I gotta check all of those out, by the way. GaiGar is something that's GaiGar is near and dear to my heart. It's the first time I've ever seen animated violence. And it fucking scared me, but it was really cool. I couldn't stop watching. Okay, Sad Boy Ruckwam in the chat says, "Did you see the live actions? They're on YouTube." I haven't. I don't know if I want to. I know it's David Hayter, right, as a GaiGar, which is funny. But yeah. I mean, the OVAs, the 80s GaiGar OVAs weren't the most they were still pretty goofy, but at least they were attempting to keep a horrific, serious tone. At least that's the feeling that I got out of them. But yeah, GaiGar, if you guys haven't seen that, the 80s version, really cool stuff. Yeah, around that time too, there's something about those old anime OVAs from the 80s and 90s that they really got under my skin for some reason. I think Elfen Lied was one of them. I don't think I've seen Elfen Lied, but I saw some clips. Jesus fuck. Crazy shit happens in that show. That also scared the shit out of me. It never made me want to watch the full show. That gore is disgusting. Hellsing, I guess. Hellsing was a little intense for me. That original, I mean, I don't know if it was the original, but the OVA of Hellsing kind of scared me back in the day. But it was less scary and more fun action stuff. Yeah, something about those old anime OVAs that really were like uncensored, unleashed with their content. They have a special place in my heart, but they also kind of scare me. I bet if I watched them now, they wouldn't be as scary. Except GaiGar. Because GaiGar is deep-seated. GaiGar gave me a deep-seated trauma. Okay. That's why, and this is a kind of a weird pull, but I guess it's somewhat related. That's why the idea of like Saki Sonoboshi. Anyone hear about that? This whole supposed lost anime OVA where a bunch of girls are in the bathroom and they kill themselves violently. That always freaks me out because something like that is supposedly made around that era of straight-to-video OVAs. It's probably fake though. Saki Sonoboshi is definitely fake. I think the guy came out and said I made it all up. But if a team can recreate the description, that'd be fucking awesome. For the holidays. Hell yeah. I want nothing more than to watch cute anime girls get fucking wrecked in a bathroom. Don't take that out of context. Anyone know what the hell I'm even talking about? I like lost media shit. I love creepy top 10s. I admit it. Shut up. I like it. I like Ted's top 10, okay? I watch that shit. I like watching Goose Boost and Blame It on Jorge. That's like the side of YouTube that I like watching a lot. If you guys ever wondered. It's that and Oni Plays. That's it. That's all. That's all the YouTube I watched, and I dropped the piece here. Okay. Oh, and chills. How could I forget chills? Of course, number 15. Number 15. Bio-boosted armor GaiGar. This was the most fucked up shit in the 80s. I think I did the chills voice for a Voltron review, right? Solo Shigoken yeah. Contrary to popular belief, the black one isn't the biggest. Yeah, I remember the fucking joke I wrote. Number 15. My name is Joshua Tomar. Oh, talking about Oni Plays. I recently bought all their merch, so I guess I'm blocked. I guess I'm blocked on everything they have. I bought their spooky merch. Anyone looking forward to Oni Plays? Any Oni Plays fans out there? Any fellow Oni Plays fans out there? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Oni Plays. I wonder what they're gonna do. It'd be cool if they went back to Visage. That'd be a fun time. Get Zach back in here. I know he's busy with smiling friends, but get him back. Get him back in here. I wanna hear the funny Trump. Antifreeze in the chat says, "You building GaoGaiGar?" Yeah, I'm building Super Mini Galeon. There you go. And I'm just about to begin assembling it. Right now, it was just removing the pieces from the runners and nub mark removal, but I'm just about done. So stay tuned. We'll be actually assembling it very soon. And there you go. Yeah, I want to see this son of a bitch come together already. Let's see. Ah! I have anime PFP. Do I smart in the chat asked, why is Oni Plays funny? Actually curious. Because man running and funny stream. That's it. It's just bullshit. It's just dumb bullshit. I love it. It's humor that doesn't require big brain. It's just the funniest bits of Oni Plays, in my opinion, are just when they're doing stupid voices. Or Zach's dumb hypotheticals. It's just completely illogical, completely off the wall. It's just stupid shit. It doesn't make you think. And they're not trying to be funny either. It's effortless. It's so, the humor is effortless. I don't know. That's personally why I like them, at least. It's like one of my favorite. No, my top favorite Let's Play channel is Oni Plays. I don't even care what game they're playing. I just want to hear what stupid shit they get up to. But that's not to say that some of their videos can't get more, more coherent. I like a lot of the conversations they have. I followed those guys for a long time. I watched a whole fuck ton of Sleepy Cabin back in the day. Yeah, I'm one of those guys, if you ever wondered. I'm a Sleepy Cabin fan. You got me. You got me. And then before that, it was the old Newgrounds days. Really been catching up with those guys' careers for a long time. My sense of humor is irreversibly fucked because of those assholes. When will I be reimbursed, Chris? All right. So that was the nub mark removal right on cue as the background music fades away. So before we get into actually assembling this guy, let me pull out the instructions here. Here they are. All right, making sure. There we go. Oh wait, there's two sheets. Okay, the second sheet here. Let me zoom out. Sorry about that. Let me zoom out the camera so you guys can see what we're doing. There we go. So it has this instruction sheet. That is the final fusion, which we're not going to get into tonight, but we are going to be looking at these instructions, the assembly of Galeon, and then eventually the conversion to GaiGar. But before we do that, let's take a donation break. Let's go. Ooh, Team Batman 137 Productions in the chat says, have you ever watched Varg Skeletor Joel Yes, I love Joel. I love Joel so much as well. I haven't seen his new stuff, but I'm sure he's just as great as he was back then. Love Joel. Joel is like that too. It's like kind of the Oni play style humor where it's like it's nonsense. It's nonsense, and a lot of his comedy is like he's got a funny voice. But then you know, I don't want to take away anything from Joel. He's legitimately funny as well. Okay, let's take some donations. Here we go. Where do we leave off? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Waffle Kaiser, $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey Jobbo, did you see the Mecha Godzilla Kiryu Eva 1 and 2 edition model kits? They look pretty cool. I remember seeing them on BBTS. I did. I pre-ordered both of them. The Unit 1 version got delayed, but they already have the pre-order up for Unit 2, so I'm getting both of them, and probably will build them on stream. Sad Boy Requiem with $2 through the super chat. Perfect grade Ava build / review as channel. Finally, F that kit. Yeah, I've heard weird things about it. It's the rubber jacket, right? That's kind of a point of contention among a lot of people. Alistair Marquez with $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey Jobby, been watching your content since the Totally Not Blitzwing review and just the September turn 19. Go big boys. Love the content. It's been a really amazing part of my life. Also, are you interested in the black version of Ryobot Shiryu? Nah, I think I'll stick with my first edition Shiryu, but thanks for sticking with me, man. Thank you, and happy late birthday to you. We got Arc Dragoon with $5. Kamen Rider W, Kamen Rider Triple O, Kamen Rider Gaim, Kamen Rider Bill. All right, we'll look into that. Sad Boy Requiem with $2. You finished Digimon? It was all right. Ghost Games, cute. What do you mean by finished Digimon? Do you mean the adventure reboot? Because I dropped that reboot like 20 episodes in. I got bored with it. If you're talking about Digimon World, no, we didn't finish Digimon World. Ghost Game, I have not heard of the Ghost Game. I'll look into it. Let me write it down. Digimon Ghost Game. What kind of game is it? Always down for more Digimon stuff. Ghost Game. All right. Bob the Awesome Bob with $1.99. Squid Game, Lamb 2021, Swallows Trauma from trailer. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Squid Game, yeah, I mentioned it earlier in the stream. I haven't seen it. We'll check it out at some point. But Lamb 2021. Guys, look that up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I want to watch it. Oh, what the fuck? Agend with $1.99. Having a mediocre day, but this seems nice. Thanks, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hope tomorrow is better. Titanium Spy Borg Bear with $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey, JobbytheHong, remember me from the nice stream. I'm here to update you that I've watched all of Evangelion thanks to you telling me to. I loved the Neon Genesis Evangelion and End of Eva, though I feel the rebuilds were quite weak, except 2.0. I thought that one was good. That's a fair opinion, and yeah, 2.0 was excellent because the ending of 2.0 promised so much, and they didn't quite stick the landing. I think it's okay. It's not horrible. Solid 7 out of 10 for me as a whole, the rebuilds. But glad you enjoyed your Eva journey. End of Evangelion is one of my favorite movies ever. And Crimson Thunder with $10 through the super chat. Hey Jobby, for suggestions, I recommend Gosai Sentai Dai Ranger, Kamen Rider Shin, not Shin Kamen Rider, and Ultraman Z. Dai Ranger is on Tubi officially. Kamen Rider Shin plus Ultraman Z are available YouTube officially. We'll look it up. I'll look it up. Kamen Rider Shin, that's the one where the Kamen Rider is an actual grasshopper man, right? Really cool concept. I love the suit. What does Gosei Sentai Dai Ranger? That's a whole nother rabbit hole, right? The Super Sentai series. Okay.
I'm a happy man.
Thank you very much. Gosei Sentai Die Ranger. Waffle Kaiser with $5. Hey Jobby, thoughts on Mazinger? I recently started to get into as I search for more mecha content to consume. I've never seen Mazinger, but I like that design. Yeah, that's it. All right. Let me look at the normal chat. Squid Game also has pretty good acting. What about Civil? Yeah, it's been a while since my friend's been on a stream, but rest assured, we have potential streams coming up. Just you wait for more friend streams. I want to do more. See if they're down. Let's see. Ooh. Thirsty for chicken. All right, let me write that shit down. Thank you. Thanks, Thirsty, for reminding me. Serial Experiments Lane. That is definitely one that I want to watch. I don't know where I'm gonna watch it, but I'll look into it. Serial Experiments Lane. You know, fun fact, I've never seen Lane, but I actually saw Digimon Tamers, which is by the same writer. And Digimon Tamers is good. It's like, I guess it's my favorite Digimon series after the first one. But there's some scenes toward the end that are legitimately disturbing. I'm like, whoa, this is a kid's show? Awesome. Gotta check out Lane. Okay, Titanium Spy Borg Bear with $5 through the Streamlabs. Hey, Jumba, again, I had another thing I wanted to ask, so have more money. Thank you, man. What are your thoughts on the only Shinji action figure being the 1/6 scale Metacom one and there being no 1/12 scale one? I hate it. Give me more Shinji figures. I know he's not the most marketable character. I know they're focused on Asuka and Rei because they got iconic designs, but I want to give me like a Shinji Figma. You know what? At least we're getting a Shinji Nendoroid, okay? But I want a Shinji Figma. Like, give me a high quality, like, normal scale action figure of Shinji Ikari, please. He's not the most popular anime character, but he's the main character, god damn it. Give me a Shinji figure, please. Alright, I believe that is... Yeah, I believe that's all the donations so far. And... Yeah, Red X's Shinji figure with special hand accessories. Okay. Let's begin the assembly process. Here we go. Galeon! Let's go! Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone's just jumping in, welcome. These are all the pieces for Galeon, which will convert into GaiGar. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? Let me brush off some of this excess plastic from my cutting board first. Give me a second. Yeah. Keep a clean workstation. It always helps. Here we go. Just get my trash can. Don't wanna show all of the contents of my trash can. All right. Okay. And let me untangle some wires, and then we'll get into the assembly process. All right. Let's go. Getting a better angle. There we are. Also, yeah, I'm taking a look at the chat. Hey, keep our conversation going. We're having a fairly fun conversation here. Any more horror recommendations, horror anime recommendations, let me know in the chat. I will write them down here. Remember that one? What is that? Sorry. And if you got any questions, please let me know. Just to show you the instructions I'm following. Yeah. Oh, sorry for not missing your responses to this question, but have any of you ever seen GaoGaiGar? Is it just me? Is it just me? Oh man. All right, E. A, B, C, D, E. There we go. Oh my god, how did I miss that? There is a num mark. Real quick. How the frick? Alright. E. Let me see. This might be better. Just hope the pieces don't spill out. Alright. Star Force Network in the chat. I watched GaoGaiGar at around 10 episodes, but I dropped it for some reason. Probably will get back to it eventually. If you like the first 10 episodes, I think you'll like the rest of the show. And then if you like episode 30, oh boy, episode 30 was fucking awesome, man. It's a lot to ask for, I understand, but episode 30 was great stuff. Episode 30 was great stuff. All right. Should zoom in. What else you guys got, huh? Okay. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep the conversation going. Let me know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of prompts that I have for y'all. Let me know if you watch GaoGaiGar, or drop some more recommendations for me to watch, specifically horror content, either horror movies, horror TV shows, or horror anime. I'm most curious about horror anime. For some reason, I don't know why. I think after watching Better Man, I felt like I needed something else to cleanse my palate, because Better Man, the first episode of Better Man wasn't my favorite. It was okay though. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't my favorite. It's too bad that the Galeon head isn't painted at all. Looks good though. And we'll probably end up painting this at some point. Ooh, man. Yeah, that's gonna be a tight fit though. If I do want to paint it, probably have to disassemble it. It's gonna be a bitch, but whatever. Let's just snap that together. Galeon. Right there. Nice. Oh. Okay. Galeon. Oh, that's what these stupid little pieces were. Oh, I see now. They were fangs. Arc Dragoon says Better Man is more eldritch horror. It is disturbing. Good to know. I guess the first episode didn't hook me as much, but if it gets better, man, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, would you recommend that I continue watching the show? Does it get better? Because that first episode was just okay. Was not my favorite. Joe in the chat says, have you watched the final? Yeah, man, I watched everything. I watched everything GaoGaiGar except Better Man. And Grand Glorious Gathering, I didn't watch that, but a lot of people on Twitter were telling me that you don't really have to, because it's just the re-edited, toned down version of the final anyway. So yeah, I watched everything GaoGaiGar, essentially. Didn't read everything GaoGaiGar. I didn't read the Better Man versus GaoGaiGar thing, or heard any of the audio dramas or all the other side content. I only seen the shows. There we go. That's the freaking piece that I was looking for. Look how tiny this shit is. And I need to do the correct orientation. Oh boy. Okay, got it. Oh boy! God damn, this shit's small. Shit! You know what? I got tweezers. Yeah, I ain't gonna put any stickers on this guy because I might end up painting it at a later date. Fuck! That's not how you use tweezers. Okay. Making sure I'm... Oh boy, this shit's precise. Get that shit on there, man. Alright. Fuck. Butterfingers. Sergio Arturo 1117 in the chat says, who here remembers Corpse Party? Gotta powder my poop or some shit. I haven't. I remember Corpse Party. I've never watched it or played it, but I remember watching like some Let's Plays of it back in the day. Butter my pooper. That's Corpse Party, right? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Oh man. Frick. This is tough. Okay, I guess that. Yeah. Ooh, sorry, I'm not saying anything. You gotta focus. Ah! Why won't you go all the way in? Hello? Am I doing it wrong? No, it looks right. Oh, ahoy! Ass ahoy! That shit went flying, boy. Here we are. At least it didn't get lost. Okay. The Tokusatsu Garo is highly recommended if you're looking for a horror vibe. Okay, Riley Myers. Write down Garo. Okie dokie. And yeah, just swear to God, is this the correct way to do it? Shit, man. This is tough. Oh, frick. That's a pain in my ass. Look at this tiny ass piece. They're not plugging in all the way because I gotta do some more nub mark removal. Oh boy, what the fuck? So demanding. If you're gonna have pieces this freaking small, it would be better to have more color separation. Jesus. Why have stickers at all at this point? This is some real great shit. Ugh. Alright, get in there. There we go. It went all the way in. Let me do the same thing for the other one. My word. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Whew. Okay. Alright, let me see. Antifreeze in the chat says, Jobby, have you watched Blood Sea? I have not. I'll write it down. Blood Sea. Okay. Whoa, Jonathan in the chat is asking, how's everything? Sorry, I'm not watching most of your stream due to things at home. Anyway, thoughts on the Flame Toys Megazord? I know you don't like Flame Toys due to prices, but still, it's not due to prices. I mean, Pose plus GaoGaiGar was stupidly expensive, and I actually do like this figure. But Flames Toys was mostly because they didn't transform. But the Megazord that Flames Toys is doing actually combines very interested. And it seems he's going to be made out of metal. And he's going to be poseable. And will be fully transformable. So yeah, I will keep my eye out for the Flames Toys Megazord. And if you follow me on Twitter, And if the pre-orders go up, let me know when they do. Looking forward to the Flames Toys Megazord. Love that redesign. Here we go. Oh, get in there. There you go, Galeon. Ya bitch. Gave me so much grief. Oh, and there's stickers for these pieces too. But look at that. They legitimately they expect you to wrap this thing around. Or what do they expect? What do they expect to wrap around? Which one is that? No, never mind. They don't expect you to wrap anything around the teeth, but they do expect the eyes. Nah. No stickers. No stickers for me, please. What the Having a spooky night. Okie dokie, let's move on. Let the move on. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hope no shit gets okie dokie. Alright. Spooky time around the corner. Yo, Jobby, do you like Goblin? I don't know what that means, Ismail Menopusada. Is that a movie? Or are you talking about the Green Goblin? I love the Green Goblin. Oh, man. I don't know if I even talked about this on stream, but recently, me and my friends, we binged... Oh, we didn't binge, but we rewatched the Spider-Man Raimi trilogy. And it was a lot of fun. And I believe now that Spider-Man 3 got way too much shit when it was released. It is... Spider-Man 3 is not awful. Far from it. It's really fun. But I do understand the frustration with the Venom stuff. That is easily the worst part about that movie, the Venom stuff. But everything else, man. Sandman was good. The ongoing conflict between Harry and Peter. Bully Maguire. Amazing. Fucking funny as hell. Yeah. The Raimi Spider-Man movies, they kind of get shit upon unfairly. Thank you. You guys agree? Anyone here like the Raimi Spider-Man? By the way, stay tuned, donators. After I assemble GaiGar, we're gonna take another donation break. So stay tuned. I will be reading all of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I missing anything? Nope. Close it up. Close it up. Alright. The weird thing about this whole build is that it's not going to be anything new. I know what GaoGaiGar looks like, but it's still fairly exciting. Gotta love your model kits, man. Been so long. Ooh, I see. Okay. What? Oh, right. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe at this point I'm not gonna paint it. Disassembly is gonna be so much of a bitch. Barely. Oh man, those pieces are gonna be stuck together forever, I think. Shit. Ah, man. Shit, there is a part... Why am I talking like this? There is a part of me that wants to paint this at some point, but that's gonna be really hard if these pieces are hard to disassemble. So what I'm gonna do my best to disassemble it a little bit. Let me reverse my decisions just a tiny bit, using this worn out as fuck part separator. Fucking leave a like if you remember where that part separator comes from. And this is what I'm gonna do. And this might look very weird, and you might scream, but if you want to paint your model kits at some point, but still want to do a snap fit build, this is what you do. You cut pegs at about a 40 to 45 degree angle. That still gives you enough tension to keep the pieces together, but it also makes disassembly way easier. So I'm just gonna do that right now because my crazy ass wants to paint this at some point. Maybe give it a little post shading or something. Make it look all nice. Perhaps. Or if I don't, well, I have the option. But you gotta be fairly careful. I wasn't careful. Cut a little bit more. There you go. Yeah. Just making the pegs just a tiny bit thinner. Just a tiny bit thinner. This is clearly destructive to the model kit, and it will make your model kit not fit together as good as it would have been if you didn't do this, but it allows for easy disassembly. Oh. And yeah, just let me frickin' split Galeon's head real quick, because that was a super tight connection. I would want to paint. If I did, you know. Not saying I'm gonna, but I want the option. What the fuck? Sorry, you guys didn't see that, but off screen my box kind of flopped over by itself and it spooked me. Yeah. What do you guys saying? You guys got any more recommendations? Are we done with that? You want to move on to something else? What do you want to move on to? Because I love me some horror stuff. Hey, let me recommend some shit to you. If you guys want a legitimately terrifying movie that makes you question your place in the universe and the ravages of time and the consequences of your actions, watch Lake Mungo. You guys know what Lake Mungo is? Australian found footage fake documentary horror film, which is both scary and sad, which I like sometimes. I like when my horror is melded in with my tragedy.
I'm a happy man!
Thank you! Okay, I successfully split Galeon's head in half, and let me just do that again. Cut the pegs at about a 45 degree angle to thin them out. This is a bit hard because there are two pegs stuck together. What the frick? Might be enough. Oh. There you go. That should make it easier. Ooh, cho. Another recommendation I would recommend, that was a weird sentence, if you can stomach it, bone tomahawk. If you can stomach it, there is an extremely, one of the most disturbing moments of movie gore that I think I've ever seen. One of them. But watch Bone Tomahawk. It's a great movie. It's a Western that degenerates into a horror film. And yeah, it's pretty damn good. I'd recommend it. Yeah, Lake Mungo, Bone Tomahawk. What's another one? Malignant. Malignant's not scary, but I don't want to give away too much. It's just a fun movie. I'd recommend it for the spooky season. Good movie to drink to with Mandy. You guys watch Mandy? With good old Nicolas Cage? Mandy is awesome. The first half is very slow, but it's necessary to set off the second half, which is fucking awesome. That is a great drinking movie. You will scream and howl in delight. Fucking love that movie. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I've given myself an easy way. I've made it easier to disassemble this kit. I'm just gonna do that going forward now as I assemble Galeon here. Because that's what I like to do when I paint kits. I like to disassemble it completely and then paint what I need to paint. It's not a promise. It ain't a promise that I'm gonna paint this kit, but I want the option. Whoop. This is supposed to just snap in, I believe. Yes, I recognize this part. Bam ba bam bam ba na na dun 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 dun. Bam ba bam bam ba da da dun 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 dun. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Torrance Moore in the chat says there's a movie called Changeling, if I remember correctly. It's about this creature that kills and mimics its victims. Has a surprising bit of existential dread in there. Let me write down Changeling. Thank you for the recommendations. Fruity Groovy, what about the Nicolas Cage Willy's Wonderland? Fake Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, let me open up this part box again. Stand it up. Make sure it don't spill. There we go. Galeon. Ay! Jesus. Fucking scared myself. Galeon head. Pop it in. Oh my god, why is that tight for a mini pla? Alright. On our way. What? Am I missing something here? Give me a second. Oh. Ugh. What? That's weird. That's a little bit of a cop-out. They did not mold any detail into the back of the figure, and it's replaced entirely by a sticker. That's freaking lame. What the F? Not gonna do it. Fuck off. Here we go. Oh yeah. Make sure to cut the pegs at a 45-degree angle. Don't cut off too much. There we go. And if you guys are just joining us, I am doing this because it makes disassembling for painting easier. Not a guarantee that I'm gonna paint this kit, but I like having the option open. There we go. And there we go. Cool, looking good. Why is the head so small? You're right, Irish lads. His head is tiny, isn't it? I mean, it's obviously so that the GaoGaiGar helmet can pop on and then become proportionate, but yeah, GaiGar's head is very small in it. Snazzy Gator in the chat says, have you watched Rec? It's a Spanish found footage horror film. I haven't watched Rec. I heard good things about it. I believe that's like a zombie movie, right? Rec. Yeah. And I know that they remade it in America, but that's probably not good. They should stop remaking movies like that. Let foreign movies be foreign movies and learn how to read subtitle. God damn it. I hear they're even trying to remake Parasite, which makes no fucking sense. Just watch Parasite, dude. You dumb American, just watch Parasite, dude. What the hell's wrong with you? A6. Oh, weird. Bye-bye! Ay, ay, ay. Slipping and sliding all over the place. Mamma mia. Oh, Sheep Gamer. Yeah, Train to Busan. I have heard a lot of good things about that one. Apparently it's a great zombie film. Gotta check that out. Zombies are kind of tired already, but I'm always down for a new take on the genre. Train to Busan. That's like the second Korean movie I've heard of with a train. The first one's Snowpiercer. What up with that? Oh boy. Why is this hard to plug in? Let me see. A10, A11. Am I getting something wrong here? I know Torrance Moore. Wait. Train to Busan is the same director as Parasite and Snowpiercer? Is that what you're saying, Torrance Moore? Because Snowpiercer is directed by the guy who did Parasite, right? Bong Joon-ho, is that his name? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, Parasite is excellent. And Snowpiercer was pretty dang good, too. What am I missing here? What the hell? Why won't it go in? Why won't it plug in? Oh, shit. Oh, what a weird way to assemble a shoulder, too. Just gotta say. Alright, try this one. Is it not supposed to snap in? Arucha Si Hanate in the chat says, how about Thai movie Shatta? It's old but good. Yeah, I mentioned Shutter earlier in the stream. Welcome to the stream, by the way. There we go. Got it plugged in. Yeah, Shutter's good. Shutter's good. It wasn't. I don't think it's like a horror classic or anything. It does have like good scares, but yeah, not the best Thai horror movie that I've seen. Not my favorite, at least. B. Okay. B this. Okay, the other one. B. Where'd be? Where'd be? Did I put it down? Ooh, cha-cha-cha. Oh, I see. Alright. Continue. Seizures Zepperoni in the chat. If you want horror movies to laugh at because of their quality, I recommend the Shake, Rattle, and Roll series from the Philippines. Okay. Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Let me shake, rattle, and roll. Have you guys seen One Cut of the Dead? That's a great movie. Don't want to give it away or anything, but One Cut of the Dead, Japanese movie. Really good. Highly recommend. I think it's on Prime. Well, hopefully it's on Prime. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Oh, some tiny pieces here. I thought Mini-Pla was for 8-year-olds. At least that's when I was playing with Mini-Pla back in the day. This is complicated. Well, not complicated, but like intense. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there's gotta be a better way to do this. Come on. Oof. Yeah. Irish Lads in the chat says, "Hey Jobby, have you seen Tracy?" No. Let me write it down. I'll look these up after I finish streaming. Tracy. Okay. Gotta figure this out. Gotta be a better way to do this. Where does this plug in eventually? Oh, wait. Huh? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay. So I thought there was gonna be a piece that covers that so that it prevents this ball joint piece from popping out, but apparently no, it's just open like that. That's kind of lame. Seeing as you can pop it out really easily. Gonna have to glue that in there at some point. That's annoying. Oh man. And this the ball joint too, it's pretty dang tight. Pretty dang tight and pretty dang small. Hopefully it doesn't burst upon impact. Get the other one out here. Oh man. Okay. Indeed, in the chat says, if I can't remember, Mini-Pla comes with candy, right? Apparently not this one. When I opened GaiGar here, it did not come with candy, unfortunately. But yeah, back in the day when I played with Mini-Pla, they did come with candy. Like chalky candy that I liked, that I enjoyed. It was like a Smartie, which is one of the most hated Halloween candies, but I always loved Smarties, man. They're edible chalk, but it's good edible chalk, okay? I swear I didn't eat the chalk, Mama. Please, Mama. I did not eat the chalk. I did not consume any chalk from the school playground. Don't say that. I did not. Oh man, why didn't I ask that question? That's a great question. What your guys' favorite candy? Oh, that's why I didn't ask it, because I feel like I've asked it so much. What's your guys' favorite candy? or I guess specifically your favorite candy to get while trick-or-treating, and I'm gonna take this piece off camera because I need to put my weight on it. Here we go.
Yeah. Fuck! That ball joint is so tight, Daddy. Oh my god. Fuck. Ah, shit! Why? Bandai, why have you done this? I got it in. That's what... you're getting a peek in my bedroom. Except I'm not saying that about another human. I'm saying that about a coffee cup with 2 sponges and a glove. Don't think too... Please don't think too hard about that. You will go insane if you do. If you put that together, don't blame me for the psychic damage that it'll do to you. That's all I'll say. Okay, got it in. Had to put my weight on it. And now I get this. Here we go. Yeah. Boom. Seizure Zepperoni in the chat. Full-size Twix bars that I got from this one grandma across the street were the best as a kid. Twix are awesome. And I don't remember liking Twix as a little kid, but like when I became a bigger kid, like in middle school or high school, that's when I started really loving the... Oh, fuck! I almost forgot a piece also. Let me cut these pegs at an angle. Just a little bit. Don't need to go too overboard on the peg removal. There we go. Almost forgot a piece. My badness. Boom. And boom. And these are both symmetrical. Symmetrical docking. Boom. Wet. Here we go. Yeah. That's one shoulder. Gotta do another one. All right, this one shouldn't take as long since now I know how to do it. Let's see. Space in the chat is asking opinions on candy corn. I'm not a fan, but I don't think they're awful. I don't think candy corn is awful, but I personally don't go for that. From what I remember, the texture is reminds me of like a jelly bean or licorice. Like, I'm not a big fan of jelly beans or licorice either. So it's just that kind of like gummy texture that gets stuck in the back of your mouth and the roof of your... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that texture. Taffy as well. I'm not a big fan. It's just kind of annoying to eat. For me, like I mentioned, Twix. Love me some Twix. Some Almond Joy, which I actually tried for the first time on stream long time ago when I did a Donkey Kong stream, I believe, with Omar. If you guys remember that. If you guys have been subscribed to Jobby2 for that long, big shout outs to you, man. Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for the support. I say that Omar should bring his Nintendo 64 around more often. Rothion Fairmoon in the chat says, you guys remember those sugar sticks that look suspiciously like cigarettes? Yes, yes I do. I also remember them not tasting bad either. I think they were similar to Smarties, actually. Could be wrong though. Ooh. Yeah, Greyhound Sniper. This is indeed the Super Mini Pla GaoGaiGar that I got on my fail box. Was it 2 years ago? In 2018, you can see me receive this Mini Pla in fail box 10. That's the video where I get it. Ah, fuck. Jesus, get in there. Cletus, get the fucking shotgun. There's a gator in my house. What the fuck? Yeah, and if you guys don't know, I'm trying to get this tiny ass ball socket to plug into that ball joint. It's a bit tight, so I have to put it on my lap and use the weights of my shoulders. Oh, fucking hell, Bandai, you are nuts. You are nuts to design a kit like that. What in the Sam Hill? Tej Sangani in the chat is asking, do you think Matrix Resurrections is going to be good? I like the trailer. I do like the trailer. But it felt like the story was already over, wasn't it? It's been a while since I've seen the Matrix movies. I do really like them. I do remember really liking them, but they are due for a rewatch for sure. Okay, I'm gonna use the table actually. There we go. Whew. Yeesh. Christ on a bike. I did it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now again, let me cut the pegs. Fuck. Okay. There you go. Whew. Why was that intense? Finally, though, 2 shoulders. 1 family. Here we are. Oh, fuck. Guys, when is the, Smash Direct? Was it 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. PST or something? When is it? Because I want to watch that. I am curious as hell what the last character is gonna be. What do you guys think? Oh boy, I opened the floodgates. What are your Smash speculations? Here we go. What are your Smash speculations? Guts from Berserk, hell yeah. Okay, Titanium Spyborg Bear tomorrow at 10 EST. I'm gonna have to convert that to PST later. Alright, yeah, I am very curious. I am going to watch it and then I'm probably gonna complain about it on Twitter. Stay tuned, follow me on Twitter at JobbytheHong. Links in the description. Okay. Here we are. What? Okay. Here we go. Shit, dude. Yeah. What the fuck? Why is this hard to film? Hard to do. Oh boy, that's gonna be tight. Did they forget to do the... God, Jesus. Fuck! What the fuck? This mini plus getting the best of me, guys. Give me your strength. Oi! Ah, shit. What is up with this piece? Yeah, the instructions tell me to attach them for sure. Huh. Crash Bandicoot, let's go. Crash Bandicoot for Smash. Snazzy Gator. Let's go. Ah, boy. I know that whatever it is, people are gonna be disappointed. 100%. You cannot please everybody. Sakurai, don't even try. Oh, hey, just to go back to anime media recommendations. Anyone? Oh, there we go. I fucking did it. Gotta do it for the other one now. If I wanted to watch, wait. If I wanted to watch Get a Robo, what should I watch? Should I watch the original show from the 70s? Or is there one that I should watch specifically? If you're a Get a Robo fan, let me know. Cause I mean, I watch GaoGaiGar, might as well go down the rabbit hole of other obscure, semi-obscure mecha shows. Why the hell not? Oh, I see. I fucked up. Oh no. Oh boy, I fucked myself. Not really, it still works, but yeah. I fucked myself here with here. This is how I should not have cut that peg. I mean, I could fix it later, but yeah, that affects the connection of the shoulder there. I mean, you could still do it. It still does connect. It's just not as strong of a connection as it could have been. I fucked up with that. Gotta... Oopsies. Don't do that. Please don't do that, people. If you're watching, if you have a Super Mini Pla GaoGaiGar, don't do what I did. That's a big no-no. Big no-no. Okay. Gotta live with your mistakes, though. That is the point of life, baby. Gotta live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. Get a Robo Arc? Okay. Do I need to watch any... Are the Get a Robo series interconnected at all? Do I have to watch one to watch the other? Or is it like Gundam where there's a self-contained lines or self-contained universes? Because that would be cool. That'd be convenient. Oh, okay. Not bad. I didn't fuck myself too hard. It's still a pretty stable connection. Good. But I probably shouldn't have been so gung-ho about cutting those particular pegs. Whoopsie. That is my bad for sure. Okay. Alright, and wanna get this part separator here. Come on. Ow, getting a hand cramp. Come on, gotta lift up this gold main piece here. Whoops. Yeah, what is the correct order of the Get a Robo rabbit hole? Here we go, I did it. Okay. The crotch piece. Here we go. Fairly straightforward. I can't frick this up. Okay. I've assessed the situation. I should be able to safely cut these. cut these pegs. Yeah. There you go. Okay, Jay Herrera says if there's the original Toei show, the 3 OVAs, and the ARC anime. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. Maybe during the time I'm gonna review another Get a Robo figure, because I mean, I watched GaoGaiGar, because I'm reviewing GaoGaiGar. I was originally gonna watch just a little bit of it, but I ended up watching everything, so could also happen with Get a Robo. Okay. Look at this little piece of color separation. Why is it so arbitrary? Like, why have stickers at all if you're gonna give me such small pieces like this? Just have everything be color separated. Whatever, Bandai. Whatever. Bandai from 5 years ago, whenever this kit came out. Oh, I'm gonna have to separate these skirts later. I won't right now, though. Alright. Boom. Cool so far. Cool so far. Hello, Meme Gamer 21 says, Jobby, go fuck off. Don't tell me what to do, you son of a bitch. I'll go to bed when I've had enough. I've had enough when I've had enough. Fuck you. That's how I speak to my bartender. Let's see. Yeah, there's barely any people watching now, but it's okay. Wait a minute. There's still a decent amount of people watching. Holy shit. Why don't you guys go to bed? What are you doing up so late? What the hell? Whoa. What are you guys doing? Okay. What the hell are you guys doing up so late? Watching Jobby build a mini pla at 11:42 p.m. Get a life. No, actually, thank you for watching. Please don't leave me. Thank you for watching so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, guys. Yeah, we're almost done for sure. Sorry to keep you up so late. I will get to bed soon. Oh yeah, yeah. That is a cut peg situation there. That is a stubby one too. Just, that's all you need. Oh, there you go. Oh man. Wait. Whoops. There you go. And tiny hands. As I thought, these are GaiGar's hands. How the hell did I miss this? A little bit of num marker that I missed. There you go. What y'all guys want to talk about? We had a good discussion about horror movies and a lot of anime recommendations. Ah man, why are these so tight, Bandai? Jesus. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Oh, Arjuna Azreen in the chat is saying, "Sub Jobby, you may have been asked this question, but what happened to your MP44? He's in storage, and he ain't coming out anytime soon until I decide to sell him. Because I have my transform element OP leader, and he's good enough for me." Yeah, MP44 was, that's the thing too. I don't think MP44 was awful. It's just TE leader is way better, in my humble opinion. That is the only Masterpiece Optimus Prime that I need for now, unless there's some other ones coming up that I don't know about, and if there is, let me know. Okay. Got it. What do we got here? Boom. And I'll just cut this peg for good measure. Shit. Don't know why they made the claws orange and not gold, but whatever. Where the other one? There you go. Ah, man, let me zoom out a little bit. I'm getting a little bit off camera here. Okay, Arjuna Azreen, once again, with a question here. Rate GaoGaiGar as a series out of 10. Oh, man. I think a lot of the GaoGaiGar fans are not gonna like this one, but GaoGaiGar, I would say a solid 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. The whole series. While there were some genuinely great moments, it's, I don't think it's gonna have a lasting impact. I can see why a lot of people are very passionate about it, but it's just, at the end of the day, at least in my opinion, it's a kid show. It's a good kid. It's a super high quality kid show, and a super high quality toy commercial, 100%, and it's great to watch. I didn't love it, is the thing. I will continue to buy GaoGaiGar merch though, because I love these designs, but I didn't, the show itself wasn't, it didn't quite blow me away, even though I watched everything. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's 7.5. I mean, that's not awful at all. That's pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, is my opinion. All right, do the other arm here. Yeah, the fact that I didn't fall head over heels for the show, you know, that doesn't take away from the fact that these designs aren't still fucking awesome, and that I'll continue to buy the merch. But yeah. Vin Builds in the chat is asking, "Hey Jobby, have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? That is one of my favorite shows ever." That's a 10 out of 10 series right there. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I guess this is giving you guys an insight about what my taste in media is, and take from that what you will. Some will say I have shit taste, some will say I have based taste. So, opinions are opinions, everybody. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a 10 out of 10 show. Oh, wrong claw. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, so this mini plug build is becoming a little more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Happy man.
Thank you. I'll read all of your donations soon enough after I'm done with the assembly, which I kind of almost am. Oh man, that won't stay together. Oh, what? Okay, Arjuna Azreen. I don't know why I keep reading your chats, but you say, Digivolving Spirits figures dead toy line. I know, and I'm sad about it. I was on my way to collecting all of them. They weren't perfect. They definitely were not perfect, but I was looking forward to some of them, man. Instead, they've moved on to the Digimon. Bandai has moved on to like the figure-rise model kits and the amplified model kits, which still look cool, but I was looking forward to more Digivolving Spirits. That's a shame. I suppose they weren't selling as well. And you know what? I guess the kibble, the awkward designs weren't acceptable for most people, and that is completely fair. I would agree with that. Yeah, but you know, I'm still a little sad about it. Oh man, what is that? For Name Daisuke says, can confirm Figurize Labo Asuka looks absolutely amazing. I don't know what that means, but I'll look it up later. I have to adjust this because it's not quite fitting together. I might as well adjust it now, even though I'm gonna go back and possibly... Why? Yeah, okay. I don't know what the problem is. It won't close in all the way. I'll have to glue that together at some point, probably. But at least it makes disassembly easy. Alright. Oh, man. Whew. Such tight pieces for... Such tightness for small pieces. It's intense. Oh, man. Also, this stream has been going on for a long time. No wonder I gave this up. Oh, I hope this stream doesn't make me want to give it up again. I just got started. I'm just getting started, man. Man, what is your deal? Why won't you fit together? Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, I'm just looking for any... Yeah, that's just the glue situation there. Even if I hadn't clipped the peg there, for some reason, like it might be like a molding mistake because they just won't fit together. Weirdly enough. Alright, you know what? Let me switch. Because I do believe they are symmetrical. There we go. Fits a little better, but still doesn't plug in all the way. Alright, that's just... I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. That stinks. Now they both are... Fuck it. Keep on going. Fuck. Okay. I know, Hitori in the chat. Will you be going to see the new Halloween film? Also, why is there a big amount of people watching? Go to sleep. Halloween film. No. No, I don't intend to watch the Halloween film. I'm not like a super fan of that franchise or anything. I think I watched the first movie like one time. I liked it, but I'm not a big Halloween. I'm not a big fan of the franchise, I should say. So yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna watch the new one. All right, now the legs. I'll just get all of the leg pieces out here. Have them all at once. Let's see. Oh, Zay Emilios, it's almost 9 a.m. here in the Netherlands. Alex Farmer says it's afternoon here in Japan. Oh, wow. All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's 5 minutes to midnight over here in California. So, well, maybe I should go to sleep. No, I'm gonna see this build to the end. Stay tuned. And for anyone who donated, stay tuned. We'll be taking a look. We'll be reading all of your donations. And if you donated and you can't watch the whole thing, you could always catch it later as a VOD. Keep that in mind with all of my streams. You can watch them. You don't have to watch them live. You could always watch them later. Just as a friendly reminder. Ooh, boy. Okay. Yeah, Jay Herrera says you'd think a mini play wouldn't be this complex. This is maybe I'm just stupid, but this is turning out to be way more than I bargained for. I specifically picked a mini play to build on stream because I didn't think it would go on for long, but it's kind of kicking my ass. Which means that if I were to do another if I were to do another build stream here, I'd probably have to separate it in parts because I don't know. Let's see how this stream does. If people like these extra long streams, then I'll continue it. But if it doesn't do that well, then I'll probably just have to limit myself to 2 hours, because those seem to do well after the fact, because a lot of people don't have time to watch 4-hour videos. So those are just my observations. Oh boy, even though I clipped the pegs, that is still a tight fit. How in the goddamn? Oh, okay. Oh, fucking sounded like Roblox. Whoa! That's bizarre. A mini pla, and it feels somewhat like a ratchet joint. That's really cool. I guess it's because of the angular shape of the holes there, but wow, well done. Well done. And that's gonna already it feels it's gonna be stable for the GaoGaiGar mode, which you will not see tonight at this rate. Okay. Continue. Clip the pegs to future-proof it, to make it easier to disassemble for painting. Just gotta point that out for people who are confused. Okay. Yeah, it ain't a real ratchet joint, Emily Scyther 25 Koneko, but it feels like one, which is I've never felt anything like that in a model kit. Also, is it a radical statement to say that I wish that more model kits integrated ratchet joints? From my experiences with playing with a lot of Transformer figures, it's like you can have a ratchet joint without having the whole spring mechanism. That'd be really cool if model kits can. I guess they haven't done that because model kits in general they aren't prioritizing the feel of it, which is a shame. Which I think they should. I think more model kits should emphasize playability. I don't know. Maybe it's. I've said this already, but again, it's probably because I'm just a fucking child. I like playing with my toys. I like playing with my toys. I like playing with what I built. That's why Lego was so fun, because Legos stick together even after you built them. It's awesome. Oh, these are simple. If there's a model kit out there that is like great feeling, like it's solid, then let me know. Like a model kit that is expressly built so that you can handle it. Like joint tightness and everything. Because most model kits I built have not felt the best. I think Blitz Gundam is the best feeling model kit that I've ever played with. Innocence of Heart says, how about model kits with pre-built inner frame? Yeah, it's not as fun, but that could work if the inner frame had like tight ratchet joints. If it was a die-cast metal inner frame with ratchet joints, that might be a lot to ask for, but a man can dream. That's a leg. Do the other one. Yes, a man can dream. Ooh, Fruity Groovy says, Bionicle stream when? Whew. That'd be awesome. Another nostalgic building toy. Grew up with a whole lot of Bionicle, for sure. Loved Bionicles, man. I've got a few of them, too. I've got a few of them left over from the P.O. box. And, I could always buy some from eBay at a ridiculous price, or buy a pre-owned one. Yeah, Bionicles. I love the Bionicles. What's a Bionicle that I had? I mean, one of my favorites was Makuta. Of course, I had a big Makuta. Never got Takunuva though. Is that his name? Mask of Light. Never got him, but I loved Makuta. I also had a set of Borak Queens. Man, and looking back at it too, my mom was super generous. Those sets were not cheap. Thank you, Mommy, for buying those for me when I was a good boy. That's so long ago now. But yeah, I had the Borak Queens, the dragons. I had a few Rakshi. I think I had the red Rakshi and the green one. Never got a Borak though. Had the Borak Queens, but never got a Borak. My cousin had it though. And those were fun. Never had a Borak. I did get a Borak from the fail box though. You guys play with Bionicles? If you did, tell me your one of your favorite ones. Boom. That's another leg. What's your favorite board game? Oh. Anatoly Karpov in the chat. What's your favorite board game? Do you still have Battleclaw? I do still have Battleclaw. It's in my storage. But favorite board game, huh? I have played quite a few. My friends and I, we have played quite a few board games together. What is my favorite one, though? Man, I don't remember a lot of them by name, but I do have a lot of fun playing those games with the boys. Guess get a few drinks and for some reason, one that I'm thinking about is Forbidden Sky. Forbidden Sky is fun because when you win, you get lights and sounds. I love me some lights and sounds. Alright, time to put this lion together. We're at that final stage. I'm going to show you Galeon, and then we're going to transform him real quick, because I know how to transform Galeon. It's basically the same transformation every time with all of these figures. All of these GaoGaiGar toys. Alright, get them all together. Oop, the tail. Yeah. Alright. Let me zoom out. Let's do the final assembly. Not quite the final fusion, but the final assembly of Telion. Alex Telion. GaiGar Telion. Oh man. I see how it is, Bandai. You got me parts forming. Okay. And to transform, I'm gonna have to remove it and then plug it back in. I guess it's not the worst, but I know you can do better than that. I have the Soul Chogokin figure. And with all this complexity, I don't know. Yeah, I could see them doing way better. Damn parts forming. Why is that still a thing? That's why I'm really, I want to get the, what is it? The all built-in series from Mastermind Creations. Their Bruticus. That's so awesome that you don't need any additional parts to combine. More combiners should aspire to that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little picky bastard, maybe. Oh, what the fuck? That connection is tight. Oh, I gotta put in the legs. Oi! Yeah. I just realized too, no polycaps. Why not? Why no polycaps? Ooh. Okay. Bam ba bam bam ba da da dun 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 dun. Ah, fuck! Gotta put my weight on it. Somebody beep beep. Why did that hurt? Okay. And then, oh boy, yeah, this guy is nice and tight. Man, I might have to take back what I said about model kits not focusing on the feel, cause ooh, all right, jeez. Okay, everybody, say hello. Say hello to the kitty. Get him in a pose. Oh, the feet aren't that articulated. Oh. Pretty fun looking thing though. Not bad for a tiny model kit. Woohoo! There he is! Galeon! Galeon! Give you a good look at him. There he is, out of the box, unpainted, unstickered. Can you focus? For frick's sake. There you go. Galeon. Whoopity doop. Very cool. Whew. Yeah. For such a tiny kit. Yes, he is solid. Damn. I gotta eat my words. And then let me transform them. I don't have a microscopic guy Shishio figure to get bored, but fusion. Don't even have to look at the instructions. I know how this goes. So beep 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 beep. That's the Final Fusion theme, but whatever. Oi, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's an issue there. Claw. Possibly caused by myself because I clipped the peg, but I don't know. You can always glue that. Boom.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
Oh, does the tail fold in? Oh, what the hell? Okay, look, the tail doesn't fold in, but you gotta lift this up. Come on. Gotta lift that up. And you unpeg the tail. I see. Huh, that's very strange. I don't know how I feel about that. And that they hide underneath. Yeah, you know what? This is parts forming I can get behind. At least you have somewhere to store on the figure. That's okay. And you know what? I probably shouldn't complain too much about the head as well. I'm only complaining about it because the Solo Chogokin figure did it better. But that is comparing an over $300 kit to a $50 mini pla. $50 is still a fuck ton of money though for a tiny boy. There you go. Oh. Whatcha? There he is. GaiGar! GaiGar! Thirsty for chicken in the chat says, Galeon to Lion, what the hell are you doing in Jobby stream? That, I gotta say, it was for some reason a lot of work, but really cool. Okay, that gets disassembled, but that's mostly my fault because I clipped it. And let's see how posable it is. It looks to be almost as posable as the Solo Chogokin, slightly less so. The feet aren't that great. You do get a pivot though, but you just okay, not bad. Look at that, GaiGar. He's a bit on the chunky side though, isn't he? That's obviously to make the GaoGaiGar mode proportionate. But yeah, his head is teeny tiny, isn't it? Really cool though, really cool. I'm happy with it. But it would be even cooler if I painted him to look like the Solo Chogokin figure with a gold lion head and, you know, the appropriate details painted up. It's so strange to me that they pre-painted the head but nothing else, but I'm grateful for that. It looks good. G-stone in the head there. Really cool. Okay. That's GaiGar there. Let's read our last round of donations and I'm gonna blow this joint. Take me, my sweet prince. Thanks, Arjuna Azreen, for calling back to an old video. Cool, dude. Oh yeah, and just to give you guys an idea of how small this guy is, look how he is in my hand. That is, yeah, I'm happy with him. I'm happy with him, but he can be a lot better with some paint work. That is awesome. He feels really good in hand too. It's like a solid Legends class figure. You know, Rat Trap here. Okay, let's read our last round of donations and take a few more last minute questions, and then I'm gonna head out, hit the old dusty trail, you know. Okay, Nestor with $10 through the super chat. Hey Jobby, know that Anno is making Shin Kamen Rider, Shin Ultraman. Would you consider watching any Kamen Rider series? Oh, we've been talking we've mentioned a lot of them throughout the chat, and the short answer is yes. We got Joe with $5 through the Streamlabs. Speaking of real grade high new Gundam though. Yeah, I've heard some good things about modern real grades. I ought to look into that. The real grade Unit 1 wasn't my favorite, but still pretty good. Got Sad Boy Requiem with $2. Either Armageddon or New Getter, they're standalone. Oh, thank you. Let me write that down. Thank you, New Getter. Or Getter Armageddon. You got it. Thank you for the recommendation. Writing it down for future reference here. Now we got the Loose Joints with $5 through the super chat. Are you still planning on doing the Dynaction Ava review eventually? Thank you for your donations. Let me double check just in case I missed any. Blah blah blah. Weekly Jobby, got King Toys, King J Dur. Monday. Oh, you know, I'm gonna write down Guy King, actually. Thirsty for chicken. Guy King. Okay. Thank you for streaming tonight. Wild Force. Excuse me. You finished Digimon. Lamb 2021. Hope you guys actually did look that up. Please. Look that up and immediately fall asleep. Have a mediocre day. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Just making sure that I didn't miss any donations here. All right. That's all the donations. How about you, chat? I'm a straight male and I love you, Jobby. I love you too. Thirsty for Chicken says Taya is still best waifu. My first fab waifu. You guys know that though. All right. It's about 12:17 a.m. where I am. I am going to head out. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me, building this little guy. Can you imagine this little guy took 3 hours or almost 4 hours now? I assume that a more skilled modeler than I can build this in half the time, especially if they weren't streaming it. But I don't know. Let's see how this stream does. Maybe you guys actually like the extra long streams. And we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe we'll make this into a regular thing. Jobby's build and chill. All right. How can I end this? How can I? Oh man, I am gonna. Oh boy. Oh fuck! I can't think of an ending. I can't think of an ending. Give me an ending. Somebody. Oh shit! What the hell? Fuck it. I'm just gonna leave. Have a good night. Good night, everybody.